don't mind my pizza chewing noises.
Oh my god, I unmuted it right when you said that.
Super.
Oh, we've got quite the talent. Oh shit, I need two hands to switch the screen. Oh, there we go.
What would be cool? Are you gonna stream your video or not?
Stream my video?
Oh, you don't have a webcam, do you?
No, I don't have a webcam or anything, which is probably a good thing because that's just more like stuff my computer's got to process. So.
Yeah, I very rarely stream my video myself. Square Enix.
Oh, this autosave feature that they added. Oh,
You're probably
so
the worst,
happy.
right?
No, it makes me so happy.
But what if you get into a point where you've accidentally got yourself stuck?
You still have your over saves, like your main save files. You just also have a like an autosave feature. So like, oh, you know how you always used to die at this battle and you have to go all the way back through screens and fight your way there and then die. No, totally.
Yeah, that messed up an entire playthrough of Final Fantasy II for me.
Oh man.
Which was unfortunate because that's a long ass game.
They're all long ass games. Let's be real here.
I mean, yes.
All right, I guess we're just gonna go right into new game.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't think there's anybody in the chat.
Not that I can see, but Twitch could be lying to me because it frequently does.
Twitch is a liar, damn liar. But if there's anybody in the chat and the volume's wrong, just let us know.
I gotta say, starting off your stream with saying that Twitch is a liar is a hell of a way to like work your way towards partner.
We love you, Twitch, but you're a goddamn liar. Alright, let's just do a new game. We can watch the cinematics, figure out what's going on here. Figure out why that guy's blue and sparkly. Oh, that's right.
You gotta set up
so
your settings.
Yeah, alright, so we definitely want vibration, shake. Vibration, yes. Oh yeah, that's the other thing they did in this. They added this speed mode thing. So where you can turn on and off speed mode where everything's like super fast. So if you're grinding, you can do it at like 2 or 4 times the speed.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hard mode, you should just like turn your language to Japanese.
Oh god, no. It's like, oh wow, doesn't matter what language you change it to. Vaughn's still a little bitch.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even know what I just said. I just know that's one of the phrases that they teach at the beginning of the Duolingo Japanese. Like,
yeah. I don't know what it is.
Aggressively reminds me that I need to.
Is this something about books? Like, isn't that reading? Like, isn't that like I'm reading or something?
I think it's either I'm reading a book or.
Let us know how wrong we are, people that speak Japanese.
If Rachel was on stream, she'd be able to tell me. It's either I'm reading a book or I'm eating an egg, and I'm not sure which.
Just one of those two, huh? Oh, man. Alright, let's turn the music down a little bit. And then sound effects. That way we can really hear the voices. Yeah. Because that always gets me. Oh, also, this is the cool thing they did. So they reorchestrated everything for this game.
Oh, can I hear the difference in the menu here?
Let's see.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I just keep it with reorchestrated. Because that's probably the nicest. OST is just original soundtrack, my guy. I don't know why that's different from original.
I don't either. It was like a downloadable thing.
Yeah, I just stick with reorchestrated.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that, but I'm trying to listen to see if you can hear the difference. I really don't think you can.
I don't think so.
Which is a real shame. That'd be fun to compare them.
That'll take me into a YouTube wormhole later. Just like people breaking down the differences. Well, you see...
In this one, the horn goes burr, 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 and the other one, the horn goes burr, burr, burr.
That's how you do it.
And no, the screen's not wrong here. It just looks funny at first.
I don't know if it was because I was like watching a Nutcracker performance earlier, because of like some of my students were in Nutcracker and it was like a virtual performance, so I was like watching it, but the orchestra stuff there was just reminding me of Nutcracker for some reason.
Yeah.
Or the Olympus Coliseum music in Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
But I
hey,
guess
bunny ladies, right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Gotta love Japan.
They like made this game and they were probably like, yeah, somebody's gonna make furry porn out of this.
I love the Moogles in this game. I'm just gonna say that as well. Moogles are like freaking dope.
Yeah, I'm like trying to like look down at some of the cutscene on my phone because the screen you're streaming to me is so blurry on Discord. Geez. So I'm like looking at occasionally looking. Is this the prince or the king?
Yeah, he's like a prince.
He looks like a prince. Like, who paints their armor white?
Well, they just got married, or they're getting married or something.
I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time.
You're probably not there yet.
May the blessings of
I mean, I'm still listening and watching like the actual thing. I'm watching the wedding.
And also with you. Oh.
That's Star Wars. Wouldn't it be fucked if like the game started with like Sephiroth just like popping up and just like stabbing both of them, like breaking into the cathedral?
It's funny that you brought up Star Wars because that's like a huge. A lot of people say this is the Star Wars, the Final Fantasy version. Also, this is important, I guess.
Oh.
Arcadia's attacking.
Nabudis has fallen.
Nabudis has fallen.
Oh, not Nabudis.
I know not. I am sorry.
That guy's the Prince of Nabudis.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time.
That's Elrond, right? From Lord of the Rings.
Yes. Yep.
I'm getting like some serious Hugo Weaving vibes from that guy.
I will go.
It is funny. It's funny that you mention like the Star Wars thing because like what is it? Kingdom Hearts: Birth by Sleep was like very much equivocated to the story
really?
of that. It's like they're like, well,
I never really thought about that when I played through it.
Like if you think about it, like
oh, by the way, these look like the droid troop ships from Star Wars
from Episode 1.
Yep.
And 2.
The first time, I think the like droids even come out the front the same way that Chocobo did. You know.
Roger.
Like this is Naboo. Like we're looking at Naboo right now.
I mean, they even have Gungans. Because they have like the lizard people.
Yeah.
Like, this is Star Wars Episode 1, the Zodiac Menace. And that's Yuna from Final Fantasy X, obviously.
Obviously.
Or his wife, I don't know. Good speech, man.
Why speak when we can just wave our fists?
I mean, to the people like a mile back, like that doesn't really. It does the same thing.
For sure.
Oh shit, man! Like they're getting these ships are getting wrecked. They're getting riggedy wrecked. There's all those explosions. So I've never like played this game. Or watched it, so this is like a new experience for me. You know what I should do? I should like pull this the actual Twitch feed up on my computer, so I don't have to keep looking down.
Oh yeah, you should probably do that.
It's not like for once I'm not actually the one doing the streaming, so it doesn't matter what's on my screen.
Yep.
Let's see if I'm logged in. Who am I logged in? Oh, I'm logged in as Bratcat, so I guess I can't do that.
Just log in under you.
Yeah, but then I like have to re-authenticate it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that doesn't really matter too much because I don't really like log in on the web browser as Bratcat. Yeah, so I'll do that.
All praise the crystal. These guys are so important. Why aren't there guards right here? Come on, now.
Right? Oh, let's see if Alan remembers his password.
And make sure to not say it over the internet.
Yeah, great. I got it first try, so it's cool.
For my father! Lord Rasler!
Oh no!
Not Lord Wrestler.
Ooh. That probably hurt.
Okay, yeah, I got a much nicer view of it now.
Good.
Yeah. So I can just close this on my phone.
Also, why are these not in any other game, and why can't you play with them? War Chocobos. Come on now.
War Chocobos sound, that's a new prestige class for Final Fantasy XIII. This guy looks like a badass, the guy that was just on screen.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I will say, like, watching it on my PC, the delay is not that bad. It's only maybe like 10 seconds behind.
Oh, that's good.
And guide your bodies return to the earth.
Yeah, it's like very quick, so that's not too bad. Oh, he died.
Yeah, you didn't see him get shot with the giant arrow?
I think that was when I was getting set up with changing over onto looking at on my PC Twitch app. So whatever. Oh, that's very sad. He should have not. I bet he wasn't wearing a helmet.
He got shot in the chest with an arrow.
I mean,
Through his armor.
yeah. Get better armor, scrub.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel like that should be a thing. Also, they just got married, probably not within
The
the
death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia
words.
was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was
I was
now
like, what is
quite lost.
HRH?
Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tide.
Is that a
At
common
this time,
abbreviation?
two great
I don't know.
empires struggled for
And that
dominion
all
over
changed when the
Ivalice.
Fire Nation attacked.
Arcadia in the east.
Yeah, look at this dope map though. Isn't that awesome?
It looks like the Avatar
The
map.
invasion of the
It
kingdom
reminds me of Risk.
was Arcadia's
Yeah, a little
first
bit.
step
I think it's because the
in
old
its
style.
westward
I'm not gonna
march.
remember any of the names of these places. I'm just
With
letting you
Lord
know.
Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the
Two big places, two little places, one little place invaded.
Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to
Out of
Dalmasca.
curiosity, did you remember to unmute all
The fall
the
of the
audio
fortress
channels
of
while
Malta.
Sure did.
streaming?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
I
you
was
said
like, it
about
would've been
numbing
like-
on pizza as soon as I unmuted. I was like, God damn.
Oh yeah, it would have been really awkward if you'd like been this whole time and like
was
acted
mounted
like
by the
talking
order
back
of
and
the
forth
Knights
with
of
me and like to
Dalmasca,
everybody
ever
watching.
brave
It
and
just would have
faithful.
sounded like you
But
you're
against the
talking to
martial
somebody
might of the
that wasn't there.
They stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute.
Absolute.
Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or,
In
as
all
one
caps.
might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramanas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend,
Also in
had
all
no choice
caps.
but to accept these terms.
They,
It was
Old style.
they have a lot
only
of
with
they have like
reluctance that he
choices
set out to
also
mount
in
on a
like
fortress.
caps.
Now,
That's because this is what proper English looks like, but we don't use that anymore.
sealed to the Emperor's
No,
treaty
because it
of
sounds
peace.
dumb.
The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the order made their
Oh
return.
my god, there's so many like
And not a moment
places.
too soon,
I need a.
for
This
a
is like
terrible
reading a Wheel of
revelation
Time
awaited
book.
them.
Like I legit need
The
a.
treaty
Is there like
would
a
be signed
glossary or
with
something?
steel and
Probably.
written in royal blood.
So I don't remember
Blood.
who this guy talking is, but
Probably somebody important.
so the guy that died, he was from Nalbina, was invaded by Arcadia. He married the girl from Dalmasca because they were partners.
They're slowing us down.
So now Dalmasca's afraid of getting overrun too because they're tiny.
Because the alliance was broken.
It
Because
wasn't
the
broken.
marriage.
Yeah, they married to get the alliance, but it didn't really help.
Rex.
Yeah, because the guy died.
Rex.
And here's our badass hero.
Bore a few
Rex.
No. Well, no, this guy. This the Bosch, the guy you're like, he looks like a badass. That's that
Oh,
guy.
to the main character.
Well, I don't want to give things away, but yeah, he's like one of the main people.
I'm fine, sir.
He's kind of a
How
big
old are
deal.
you, Rex?
17, sir.
Old enough to die.
Family?
Yep,
My brother is all I have
but
left.
not old enough to drink.
He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanaster.
These names are killing me.
Robin Oster is
Be a man. You shouldn't be
capital
forced to wield a sword.
No,
of
sir.
the tiny
want to
place
fight.
of the lady.
For my homeland.
Okay,
For
the
my
tiny
parents.
place of the lady.
Yeah, I'm like trying to read what they're saying while I'm trying to talk to you about something else.
Yeah.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Oh, that guy looks
Godspeed.
badass next to him.
Who's that?
The Vossler guy.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't tell if
jeez.
he's got a stick or if he's got a sword.
I think it's a sword. I'm pretty sure it's a sword. It looks like a
I'm
sword.
sure it's supposed to be a sword.
A sword.
Keep your
It's
wits about
supposed
you
to
and
be
you'll
a
make it.
sword.
Look at how much armor this guy's wearing, except on the most delicate part of his body, his midriff.
Your neck.
Well, not. Well, I was gonna say not the neck.
Oh, I'm missing part of it because like I don't have as good of a view
You don't have as good of a view.
because of the blur. So I'm like, well, I'm usually watching the
Oh,
video. I should not do that. I need to watch the other, the one that's actually in real time. So I'm not commenting on things that are 10 seconds happened.
well, we need to. Maybe we'll work on figuring out some way you can watch the.
Yeah,
I'll get better quality to you through Discord.
it's fine.
All right, so now we're gonna go through do the tutorial, which I think is a little crazy because this is a super secret, awesome mission. So I'm not sure why someone would be along on this ride that needs a tutorial. You know what I mean?
Because the game needs a tutorial,
Yeah,
man.
that's pretty much the reason why. So yay, we've got good camera controls finally. So okay, so look at this guy in the center here. I don't know how much I can zoom in on him. Oh, okay, well, never mind. But he doesn't have any armor on his belly, basically. So
Oh,
It's-
no, he doesn't.
I like it's basically like, we're on the super secret mission. Can you
Can you
walk
walk?
towards me?
Right?
He was asking
Like,
if he was hurt. And probably a good way to do it would have been like, can you walk on your own? And then like have me like walk. That would have been a good like tutorial, but still good story-wise
no,
type of
refresh
thing.
my memory. When did this game come out?
This game came out in 2006.
Oh, so this was like a late, like, end of the life cycle of the PlayStation 2.
Yes. And here's the
Because,
thing.
like, PlayStation 3 was out already, I think. Or just about
It was
to
about.
be.
I think it was about to come out. So the one of the things is this is the Zodiac Age, which is based off the Japanese international version, which came out in 2007, and this didn't come out. We didn't get the same game that they got in 2007. This is the 2007 version game, all the way 10 years later. In this released in 17.
Oh, wow. So this just, like, everybody else in the world just now got this version just 3 years ago.
Yep.
Besides Japan.
Yep. And Japan's had the updated version. Now, it's not been on like PS4, obviously, but the Zodiac job system, the Zodiac, because that's what it's called. International, it's Final Fantasy XII International Zodiac job system or something like
Yeah.
that.
It's similar to how, like, North America didn't get the final mix version of the Kingdom Hearts games until like 5 years later.
Yep. By the way, I love the markers in this because they're just little smiley faces.
Do you see the above my head?
It's probably too blurry for you, but
I can see it because you're not moving.
okay. God damn you, Discord. Get your shit together. I want to love you more.
We might have to play around with it. Maybe we'll try Parsec next time.
Yeah.
See if that's any better.
But yeah, so you got the little on that sound too. I love that. Beep.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Let's see if when I walk close to him, let's see if it does it. You hear that?
Oh, that was a good noise. I approve of that noise.
It's nostalgic, you know? It's like going through the menu in Kingdom Hearts That like sound.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really bringing me back from my past, you know. Let's talk to the Dalmatian.
Cruella de Vil stole all the puppies. I don't know why I made him sound like Don Knotts.
Because Don Knotts makes everything sound better.
I love Don Knotts. Like I don't know for what reason, but like, are you familiar with the movie? The Fish and Mr. Limpet?
No.
It's like this old movie where like Don Knotts gets turned into an animated fish and he has to like help like stop the war and he's end up with the Navy. It's like an old like 1960s movie, but it was like it's been referenced in like a couple of like songs.
I've never.
So you know the song like I like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch. You know that song? I had one wish, girls in the summer, and it's an old like early 2000s pop, whatever. And so, but there's like a line that like something about like Mr. Limpet, and they're like referencing that movie, and I'm like, of all things to reference, why would it be the fish and Mr. Limpet?
Because why not?
I love Don Knotts. I mean, he's great. Like, did you know? He was like, so there was a game that actually I would love to stream this game, so I might do that at some point. It's a Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, and it's like a Scooby-Doo platformer for the PlayStation 2.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
And it's really, really fun. And but like the caretaker of the mansion that you're like exploring like the entire game is Don Knotts, voiced, and it's voiced by Don Knotts also.
Nice.
And it's very, yeah, I love Don Knotts. Maybe that's because I love the Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah, my dad watched them like every night. Oh, that doesn't come good across the
yeah, no, I was imagining it's not. Do 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 do. Really important stuff's happening right now. Tutorial. Tutorial. Oh, I recognize this.
Yeah, this is where I was at basically. I was a little past this, but it started me back over here. Yeah, and we did our test.
Yeah, I was here for this.
So you've only so right now the only thing that you didn't have is I basically stopped before the next important part, so now you're all caught up basically. You've not seen anything that...
Yeah, I'm right here along with the audience. I do not know anything else that is happening.
They do these red arrow line things, or the blue ones, so that they show up when you're walking, and you can be like, ooh, wait, what's that? It's kind of like a... I think it's a really good way to do like situational awareness. Like, oh, look at that line. When I become aware of that red line is probably when my character would be like, oh, wait, what's that over there? You know?
It's like your, what's it? Have you ever played the Final Fantasy Tactics games?
Yeah. No, I've never played any of them.
You'd probably like them a lot. They're like... So, like, basically my point is... when you're playing those, like you have a range for all your like abilities. But everything, it's a tile based game. So like everything, like so when you can move, you have a range. Like when you start your turn, and you can move, and then it's very similar to like Dungeons and Dragons actually in the way that it like handles like movement and abilities and stuff. You'd probably really like it if you could find an emulator of it.
That's one of the ones I wanted to check out, actually, because I don't know if it's Tactics or Dissidia, but it's one of those is supposed to be set in the same world as this is.
Dissidia is the one... Dissidia actually is like a combination of a bunch of them. So, like, they'll have... That's the one that... I think that's the one that has, like, Cloud is, like, as a character, but then, like, also, like...
So probably
like,
not that one.
Squall is... Tactics is its own world, I think. Like, Tactics Advance is the one that I specifically played.
Okay. There's, like, a couple other games that, like, they're not related to this game. Well, there's one game that's related to this game, but there's a couple other games that they're not, like, directly related to this, but they happen in the same world that happens in Ivalice. They're just at different times in, like, the timeline. Like, whichever one it is happens, like, a few hundred years after this events of Final Fantasy XII or something like that.
Yeah.
I was just starting to kind of read up on it a little bit. getting all this ready. And
you could spend a lifetime like looking up Wikipedia articles about like Final Fantasy lore. Most of it's nonsense. Oh, I've got a video to send you at some point. So there's a. Have you heard me talk about Starbomb before?
No.
So, Starbomb is. Kamehameha! Starbomb is a group. Oh wait, cutscene.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've lived to retire.
Tomberry.
Well fought.
Well fought, Tomberry.
Disengaging.
I have to say my name in third person.
I think I'm gonna save my. I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna change my like nickname to Antlion, like that ship was called. Just call me Antlion, dog.
I'm not calling you that. Just like I don't call you your current like.
See, look, he blocked it this time.
Handle. Yeah. But anyway, Starbomb is to kind of root back to what I was. So Starbomb is a like I'm gonna say super group, but that's not really like it's basically like Ninja Sex Party, but they combined with Aaron, the other half of Game Grumps, to do make like a video game like cover band. Okay. So they do a bunch of songs like parodying a lot of like video game topics, but one of the series they do is basically Dan is the host of a show called Talking Video Games, where he interviews people, and basically the theme is always video games with simple plots. Okay. And so like there's 3 songs in the series. The first one is Cloud from Final Fantasy VII is on there.
Oh, okay.
On the video games with simple plots, and then the next one is Snake from Metal Gear Solid, which
I'm not familiar with that.
It's another historically very convoluted video game plot, and then the third one is Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Of course it is.
So I will have to send you those links, and you should check them out because they're very very funny.
What if Captain Ivalice has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Voslus laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this.
He's definitely dead in a place like this.
We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree
this
to
guy's
an
a
unconditional
badass,
surrender.
though. Like, watching this cutscene a second
touch him
time,
until the wax on his seal is dry.
like, this guy
But
is
if we
very
arrive
cool.
after he signed the treaty.
Wait.
Rex kind of, like, strikes me as kind of a bitch, though.
Quickly, Rex.
He's definitely like the noob that doesn't know what he's doing or what's going on.
Is he, like, in the game the whole time, or do we, like, shift perspective to, like, Vosh later on?
Well, I can't tell you.
Oh, right. Spoilers.
I don't do spoilers. I don't like spoilers. They're bad, evil things. Also, one of my favorite things about this game, look at this architecture. Like, I straight on, like, the architecture from this game, architecture, whatever, I can't speak. Well, straight on gives me, like, a nice heart on. Like, I love this, like, oh, okay, cutscene, I guess. Basically, my captain's telling me, you know, you don't have to fight everybody, just, you know, run. I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Press and hold R2 to run from your foes. Oh, I forgot about that. So you can, like, purposely put yourself in, like, a see where it says fleeing? You can purposely put yourself in a disengage action as you are running around the map, which is pretty cool. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Grab the treasure. We got a potion. I like how I'm in, like, this giant treasure room full of, like, armor and weapons, and it's like...
And it's like, here's a potion.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want any of them. But yeah, the throughout this whole game, the architecture is just freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's fight this guy. Can I electrocute him? Let's electrocute him.
Electricity.
Oh, there's more.
Do you remember that song?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was from Schoolhouse Rock, man.
Oh, there's a Magus. Let's fight the Magus because
don't you
want him doing stuff.
a Magus?
I don't. Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah, do you remember us when we were playing Pathfinder that one time? Like, one of the people we were playing with, like, couldn't, like, remember the name of the class, so it was, like, Magus, Magnus, Magus,
Are you talking about me? Is this the thing I did?
No, it was not you.
Oh.
But I'm just not using names to be polite.
This sounds like a very me thing, you know?
I mean, if you don't remember, then I don't need to. It's fine. I don't need to say the name. Back in the day, before there was even multiple editions of Pathfinder.
I miss Pathfinder.
Pathfinder was fun. It was just like I have so many books of that fucking shit.
I just never like. I learned Pathfinder and was like, "That's cool." Oh, I got 3 gil. That's nice. Too bad I'll never be able to spend it. I liked Pathfinder. We spent a lot of time playing Pathfinder. I feel like I really latched onto it and subsequently have not cared as much for subsequent different systems that we played.
I
like
like
4E,
how
5E.
Well, I hated 4E. 4E obviously sucked donkey dick. But
it was
like,
alright for what it was.
It was just like it took so long to do anything, you know. And
yeah,
like,
that was definitely a problem.
Sucked. Well, the only thing that I like about 4th edition, this is like where we veer into tabletop talk. The only thing of 4th edition I really liked was like the minion system. As a dungeon master, like I think the minion system is a great like feature because you should be able, as like a heroic character, you should absolutely be able to like chop through like 50 goblins, no problem.
I feel like that's definitely where they were trying to go with it, where it was like, how in real life could you keep going through the world and have a progressively tougher time fighting these things that are the same? Most people aren't. If you're supposed to be some great hero, how are all these other things able to stand up to you, you know? So I feel like the point was like each individual like special creature was supposed to be like this like big deal kind of thing, and everybody else is just supposed to be like a minion, you know? And I don't think I think they had to be utilized by the DM correctly to really
I think I think they just messed up with so many other aspects of the system that people didn't even like really pick up on that, because like I think one of our friends soloed a Baylor as a 20th level rogue, and it took him like I forget how many turns, he counted it out, but it's just like absolutely ridiculous, like the amount of time it takes to do combat. And the fact that like you know magic items like, oh, boots of flying, you can fly however many times what is it? You can fly however many times, but you have to land on the ground at the end of every turn or something dumb shit like that.
I remember that. Yeah.
And it was just like miserable. I like 5th edition because it's kind of a simplified version of like Pathfinder, or also known as 3.75, you know? Because like 5th edition, I think really has a lot of options, and my goal is to have all the books from 5th edition so that way I can always go back and look at it, because like I missed a lot of the 3.5 and 4th edition because I wasn't playing shit back then. But
I see. Yeah.
I don't know how we got here.
We never do know how we got here.
But I also want to say hello. Thanks for people in the chat. We have people in the chat.
Oh, we do? Okay. Hey, people.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us on Broadcast. My name's Alan. I'm not playing, but Anthony is the one playing, and he is saving the king, hopefully.
Fight well.
Or handling these.
Yeah,
He's handling these.
The hero's gonna go do hero stuff. I'm gonna do the grunt work and die probably.
I gotta say, like, the dude you're playing as, it's kind of like whatever, like typical anime boy. Like the other guy is like hunky as hell. Like I hope he's like I hope he makes it through.
I really enjoy his beard and his hair, the way they all kind of flow together.
He's got like just like a real like handsome face. Like for being a PlayStation 2 game, like he is like very like.
Oh,
who would you cast it in real life to play him?
Oh, jeez.
Like I'm leaning towards what's his face from Supernatural.
Which one?
Yeah,
Jensen or
Jensen Ackles. Yeah.
Okay. See, only if he got like a little more. He'd have to get a little more haggard, because he's a pretty boy, but he's not he's got to have a little bit of a roughness, which I don't think Jensen Ackles has. Or wait,
I
am I
think he
thinking
could.
of? Wait, which one's Jensen?
Jensen is Dean.
Oh, okay, then I'll probably I've got it mixed up.
Yeah, you got it mixed
No,
up.
yeah, he would totally. Yeah, he could do it.
You're thinking you thought I was talking about Jared.
Jared,
Padalecki.
but yeah, there we go. I couldn't think of his name. Why do they have to both start with J?
The only reason I'm able to tell the difference is because Jared was in Gilmore Girls previously to being in Supernatural, and that's what I know him from.
Oh, what did I do? There we go.
You're in your map.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like how do I navigate the map? It's like this was at a time when maps weren't advanced. They just showed you where you were at.
So one of my friends on Facebook posted this article or Twitter, and I don't know, it doesn't say who posted it, but it was like, after 90 hours of research and testing on 58 different models, we think the Magic Wand Rechargeable is the best vibrator for most people. And the next like tweet underneath of it is like, the New York Times paid someone to just completely go to town on themselves, and I respect that.
I gotta get in that line of work.
What, testing vibrators?
I mean...
We have fun here.
Ooh, we're peeking through the door.
Oh. Oh, somebody's super dead.
He's run a lot.
No, yeah, super dead. I can't tell. Is there bunny people dead?
No, I think that was just a lady.
Okay. I'm just now catching up to see what it actually looks like on the other screen. Oh, just none of them have they just have their midriff showing for some reason.
Yeah. This is why they're losing the war, because none of them know how to armor themselves properly.
If you guys learned how to armor your fucking vital organs, maybe you would be losing.
I think that's the king. I think he's dead. Also, they showed blood. Can you believe that?
Oh, wow.
Captain.
Oh, did he kill them?
Why? Our king, what have you done?
Oh, shit.
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
I called it.
Seize the insurgent. Hello.
Oh, yeah, you got stabbed to hell.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that.
I love the voice acting for this guy.
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Only problem with the voice work in this game is it sounds like they were recorded on like laptop microphones.
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh, trophies! We never looked at trophies. All right, hold on. We're gonna stop and look at the trophy we got, because I always do that.
Well, most of them are probably gonna be hidden.
Let's see. Face the Arcadian Empire as an initiate of the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca. We died for it, but we did it. Yeah, I always look at what the trophies are before I go through here. So obviously the platinum. I can't believe I forgot to look through trophies. I always do that before I start a game.
Yeah.
Attacks and magics. Oh, that is one thing I heard, that a lot of the trophies in this, I think maybe all the trophies, there was an in-game trophy system of sorts. You'll see it when it pops up. But these are kind of like, it's just a copy of those things, from what I recall.
Gotcha.
Spend a million gil. Nice.
That's a lot of gil.
Oh yeah. Also, why is there not a crypto called gil? Actually, there probably is, but
yeah, there most certainly has to be.
Okay, defeating a bunch of people. Defeated Gilgamesh is in this. This is pretty cool. I was watching something on Gilgamesh through all the Final Fantasies, and like how the stories intertwine through Gilgamesh. Oh, that's pretty cool. And Yizmat is supposed to be the toughest boss in the game, if I recall correctly.
Oh, that's the bad guy from Emperor's New Groove, right?
What?
Yzma.
Oh, that's Yzma. No, that's Yizmat.
Yeah, that's the
same thing,
name.
probably. They look the
Same
same.
name. Really?
If you consider a super ugly old lady and a super ugly old dragon to be the same thing,
spoiler.
yeah. Oh, did it not pause the...
Oh, it might not have.
Oh, son of a bitch. You're supposed to pause the... When you go into the
maybe,
thing.
or that could have been the end of the cutscene. It's fine.
I hate when I miss out stuff like that. I wonder if there's a journal or something.
It's fine. It's fine.
See, what did I tell you when we were testing the game?
Yeah, see, now you know.
Literally.
Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know,
I was gonna say, I thought this was Titus.
You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites.
He looks just like Titus. Or Titus.
1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to
literally killing rats in a swamp.
Yeah, they're
or in
big
a
rats.
sewer.
It's not a swamp.
I know what I said. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I still keep attacking it. I totally knew that.
Yeah, sure. Sure you did.
What kind of magic do I have?
Probably none.
Oh, I've got Technics. Let's see if I can steal from them. What do you have for me, rat?
Rat meat.
Yeah.
Yuch.
This is great, like, little, like, whimsical music.
Yeah. The music in this game is pretty fantastic.
I don't think you're gonna be able to steal. Like, I think it's...
Oh, stole a rat pill.
Oh, hell yeah.
Suck it. Can't steal nothing.
No, I don't.
I'll show you.
I do not want to suck on your rat.
Hell.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it.
Wow, Vaughn. You got them all yourself? Guess
Wow, killed all the rats yourself?
comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's
also, I like his like midriff wrap, the cloth type of thing. It's like what are the like a cummerbund on a tuxedo?
Totally forgot.
Or it's like a kidney belt.
A kidney belt?
You should come, Vaughn.
Yeah, it's a medieval
He's
garment,
busy today.
like
Oh,
where
okay.
it's just like
Might
a
have
belt
some
that
work for
like
you to
goes
do,
around
too.
like your waist,
I've
but it
got
also
other,
covers up like the
work
lower
to do.
portion of your
Hey,
midriff a
lock
lot.
this place
Like,
up
but
for
it's
a little
usually made of
If Miguel
leather.
finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Okay, where are we at now? The royal city of Rabanastra.
Yeah, this is the home capital city of the place
the
we were just
Gungans.
fighting for.
Home city of the Gungans.
2 years later.
After the fall of Naboo.
Huh? What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Wow, these dicks.
Which way you're going, churl?
Churl.
My pack! It's gone! The boy!
The boy!
I love these like big pig creature and lizard people things.
Oh!
The pig things are called Seeks, and the lizard things, I don't remember what they're called.
They're very large. They look like Ganon. Like the pig Ganon, though, from like old Zelda, before he was like a man.
What?
Stoled. Not even a good thief.
Hey,
No.
that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn.
Her voice always sounded super familiar to me.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now?
What's the name of this character?
Is Pinello?
Orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo.
Penelo?
You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans.
Catherine Tabor.
Well, wasn't that what you said?
Doesn't sound familiar. Her voice sounds familiar, but I don't know her name.
About taking it back from me.
I'm gonna look and see what else she's been in. Catherine Tabor.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
Oh, she was Padme in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That's probably it.
The game?
No, the show.
Oh, Clone Wars. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you, Clone Wars.
I'll be
That's actually that's where I know her voice from.
Good listening there, because I wouldn't have been able to pick that out.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
She does, she does kind of sound like, because I've only just started watching Clone Wars.
Oh, you started? Nice.
Might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Only like 7 seasons to watch now.
They go by real quick.
Yeah, they're pretty quick, like episodes. It's a children's cartoon, so.
It starts out as a children's cartoon, but it quickly, I think, evolves into being more.
Yo, did you see like all the stuff that they announced at the Disney investors meeting?
What the hell? Why?
What, you mad?
Yeah. It's
Why?
like, okay, think about all the movies that they've done over the last few years. They put all these movies out, and it's like, all right, you know what? I just don't care about the movies anymore. All the Star Wars, all the Marvel.
shows are better, and there's a variety. Not all of them are the same type of media.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a lot of work to like, just to keep up. If it's work to keep up with entertainment that's supposed to be relaxing,
it's gonna be, they're gonna be spread out over years, right?
Yeah, but
you'll be fine. People are already like chomping at the bit to get more Mandalorian. We're about to hit the last episode next week.
Is it over already?
It's only 8 episodes per season, I think.
Ooh, oh, I hate that. Oh, I super hate that. The last 3 episodes have been half an hour.
I know, I've been very sad. But I'm very excited for
For what?
The Ahsoka series.
Yeah, I would like to see more Ahsoka. I always liked Ahsoka from Clone Wars.
Yeah, she's a pretty likable character. I'm only like 4 or 5 episodes in Clone Wars, but she's very likable. And Anakin's actually probably really likable, I guess, at that point in the story, because he is.
They do such a better, like, the Clone Wars really helps flesh out what you see happen in the
probably makes
movies.
episode 1, 2, and 3 less shitty.
Well, I think episode 1's my favorite, but I think it really helps with episode 2 and 3. 1 still kind of stands on its own.
Yeah, I think episode 1 stands on its own the same kind of way that episode 4 stands on its own. Like, you don't need to watch any other movies. If all you watched was episode 4, like, you could be done right there. Because, like, they destroy the Death Star, like, you know...
I think you're totally correct with that.
The story is resolved, which is, tells a lot, because George Lucas basically wrote that movie and then decided afterwards, hey, let's make 2 more.
Yeah, like he did with all the other movies.
The original release wasn't released as episode 4, it was released as Star Wars.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay, so real quick while we're in the map, I'll give you the rundown. So this top section right here, that looks like kind of Russia, the big top section.
Yeah.
That's the evil people. That's that empire. Now, all the way, not down, but as you see to the left there, where there's kind of like 2 rivers that almost meet, and it gets bigger past those 2 rivers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the other really big country that the 2 are kind of fighting. And then right where we are, Rabanastre, sticking out on the peninsula,
is Nalbina.
And then up to Nalbina. Those are 2, Nalbina and Rabanastre are 2 different kingdoms, but they're the 2 little kingdoms right there on these little peninsulas.
Themselves with each other.
Yeah, and they're stuck in between these 2 big, huge superpower people.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually,
they're not in between anymore. I guess technically this is all the evil empire place now too.
Yeah, because they took it over. Dalmasca?
Yep.
Is the evil people, right?
No, Dalmasca is where this is our home place.
What's
Dalmasca,
the name of the evil people then?
Arcadia. They're referred to as the Empire most of the time.
Oh,
Dalmasca
is a way cooler name.
Yeah, kinda. I do like the name Dalmasca though.
It reminds me of like Damascus.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like Damascus steel.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad name, I guess.
No, I meant to look into the... Oh, I guess there's 2 different maps there. Alright, so we've got to go wherever that red thing is. Miguelo wants to see us, I guess is what happened. I don't know, we were talking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's asking.
So I'm gonna go... Hey, look at the smiley faces over people. I like that you can talk to people with smile. Oh, she don't have a smiley face. Here's a smiley face guy. Hear about the history of Rabanastre, sure. For 1 gil, sure. Let's give this little tyke a gil. So Rabanastre, we lost the war. Made us live under the city. Okay. There's a consul from the Empire that runs everything. Oh, and he's coming today. Okay. And that's it. Apparently that's the history of this place. Way to go, kid. Good thing you weren't more than a gil. Alright. So we're going to wander where we're supposed to go. Hey, what's up, guy? Alright, I'm not going to talk to everybody, don't worry.
Yeah.
Although you know I very well could.
Oh yeah, for sure. We are 2 very opposite people, and when we play these type of games, you're like, I want to talk to every single person. I'm like, I'm just going to go straight to the objective. And not talk to anybody. Also, I'm leaving all of my loot on the ground.
Oh.
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble.
Man needs a tissue.
Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare.
He's got some serious congestion
going on. So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The dozen teams with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone?
Oh, what the fuck do you want me to do?
I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back.
That sounds like,
What do you say?
Sounds wild.
What's the name? John DiMaggio?
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Who does what now?
He sounds like the guy who voices Bender on Futurama.
No, I'm not familiar enough with that. Alright.
Yep, John DiMaggio. Damn it, I'm so fucking good.
Was that him?
Yeah, it's the guy who voices Bender on Futurama, you know. Bite my shiny metal ass! That guy? The robot.
I know who it is, but I don't know it well enough to...
I mean, he's done a lot of voice work. He was also, well, you wouldn't have seen that, so never mind. I'll just stop right there.
Okay. You ought to be proud that I got one person right. That I knew one person from one thing. And I didn't really. I just knew I heard her voice. Is that a thing?
I'm pretty proud of myself for being able to pick out John DiMaggio from that. Jom.
I think I taught that kid to steal. I think that's what he's intimating.
I think, like, I get annoyed with, like, fantasy games and just, like, taking regular-ass names and just, like, changing, like, one letter. So instead of John, it's Jom.
Yeah, like, give him, like, a whole new freaking name, or, like, just leave him a regular-ass name, you know? That's the way I see it.
Just catching up, I wanted to look and see at the higher res version of the movie. On my feed, and they're very cute.
Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why
I love...
courier didn't get here on time.
I love this job board.
Spotted in the Ester sand. What is that thing?
It's a tomato with legs.
Miguelo sent you too, did he?
He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Knock that nasty
now
back in its place.
Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
The character model's running like he's got to poop.
Gotta poop.
This is one of the things that I really liked from Final Fantasy XII, and they implemented it in 15, and I didn't care for it nearly as much in 15, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like, oh, I'm older and now I don't like this kind of stuff, or whether it just wasn't implemented the same, but... Anyway. So there's like a job board where you can like post all of these monsters you can hunt, and
That's like a tomato with legs.
The rogue tomato. Sure, let's listen to all the details about this, which is important.
Nah, just go for it.
A lot of times they'll tell you like special stuff you need to know about these creatures that only come out if this or if that. Oh, that's right, you gotta talk to the person who posted them. That's right, okay. There's a clan primer.
They're tossing a lot of words at us.
Yeah, but I kind of know what this is already, so it's alright.
I mean, you're fighting a tomato. I mean, how hard can it be?
Famous last words, right?
Yeah.
Oh, now we're learning about the license board. This is what they changed. So the license board's really what they changed in this game, which is why it's a whole new different version.
Is it like replacing the sphere grid or something?
It's that kind of leveling system, yeah. So like it used to be, you had this giant board, all the different characters started in different places, but it was the same board for each character. So if you got enough of the points that you could use to unlock stuff on there, you could have people learn all the same stuff. And to me, I thought that was kind of cool in some aspects, but it's also not very individualized. You just got a bunch of clones in your parties. They all do the same thing. So what they did is based off the Zodiac Age, which is Zodiac's kind of a recurring theme through here. They instituted a job system, like proper Final Fantasy job system, where you've got the Knight and the Dragoon and the Thief and stuff like that.
The Black Mage.
Yeah. They've got different names for them in this one, but anyway, so they instituted this they replaced the job board system with this, and you still got the job board, but each one is completely different. They've got different things they can learn, different items and weapons they can use, different stat bonuses, different magics, and so that's like one of the big things they changed about this. So I'm not even sure if I can use the license board yet. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Okay, let's do... What are we doing? Licenses are added. He gave me something. I don't know what it was. A writ of transit.
A writ of transit.
The rogue tomato. Alright, so we can equip this thing. Here's the thing. Yeah, so... Repeat this tutorial message? What is it? We're gonna say repeat, yes. Oh, no. Okay. Just I don't know what the point of that was. Repeat it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at some stuff here. First, let's look at this clan primer. This basically chronicles all of our hunts and stuff that we do. See, here's our hunt. Tells us where we are in the thing. Basically, all we've got left is to go hunt it. The bestiary.
So there's like multiple.
What's that?
Dire rat. There's basically like, some of them have different analysis steps for each like mission.
This is also something they improved. It used to just be drawings. I didn't even know if I'd say improved. They just changed it. Now it's like 3D models.
Yeah, which is how Kingdom Hearts has done it.
Yeah. Traveler tips. Oh, here's all this stuff. Okay. Oh, I hate when you have to like actually open these things to get like the exclamation point to go away.
Oh yeah, I did that with the Kingdom Hearts like journal. Like I have to go through every single thing and like click it so it didn't like have the notification symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nope, this has got to go.
Well, some of this stuff is good stuff to know, I guess.
Nope, none of it.
Well, this stuff about the weapons, I don't think this was in the original. If it was, I never saw it. Like, I didn't know these were considered fast weapons versus, like, you know, piercing weapons. I didn't know that.
I gotta
or
say,
magic
like,
weapons, like a katana. I'd have never in a million years have guessed a katana or a mace was a magic weapon.
I always say that I enjoy like JRPGs because like they're aesthetic, but I absolutely do not have the patience for like all the math like nonsense that is involved with like statting out everything. Like I'm definitely the person that like if I was playing this, I would just like run and gun it, just like zero fucks given.
So this is the. I was hoping it would let me in there, but this is the Sky Pirates Den. When you get this is what the old achievement place was. You'd get a little like figurine of people hanging out in this little place, and that'd be like your signal that you got the trophy or whatever. I guess I have to wait till there's like a thing.
So
I'm only a Moppet. You see my clan rank right down there.
My favorite Moppet is Statler and Waldorf.
How's the stream been looking? I'm looking at my stats on my OBS, and it's showing that I've had like 3.6% skip frames, which isn't a huge deal, but
I've not been watching that as much.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to watch the live on my end.
That's true. If you're in the chat, you know, you're watching the stream, let us know if the video's getting messed up or if the volumes need adjusted or any of that stuff, guys. Because I can fix that. Ah, here we go. So here's our
sphere
wheel.
grid.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to see all the classes. Which class are you gonna pick?
I don't know. I don't know anything about these things.
Are these this is new from the?
This is completely new. So we've got white mages.
Yeah.
Oh, you can preview the license board too. Let's look at that.
Oh God, what is this?
So this is the license board. It's like a checkered.
This is like the sphere grid.
Yeah, yeah. It used to be like this. It used to just be like one huge thing that was like out here in different sections, and it was. So now they've individualized it, I suppose.
So every single one of these squares is like a new thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And see, they've each got. What's that?
But you can't see any of it. It's all hidden.
Oh, now you can. Now you can see what it. See at the bottom where it's telling you.
You have to click over it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say if they hid all that, that would be pretty garbage.
It used to be hidden. In the PS2 version, you didn't know what was coming up until you.
I don't. Game designers stop like hiding that information. Like, I was listening to a podcast. They were talking about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and apparently they do that shit. There's like a fog of war over like everything. And it's
they usually have like a fog over like their maps. Is this something different?
No, it was a fog of war like over the like skill like tree, and I was like, why would you do that? That's miserable.
Now so, I've heard that each of the characters that are main character playable characters in these have inherent stats that make them like so like something that won't show up on your stat thing is like one of the characters is very good with a bow just naturally, but it's not like a listed stat.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to like min-max all that shit, I'm just going to like decide, okay, Vaughn is like a street urchin thief person, so let's make him a thief. And I'm just going to approach it that way. But I'm going to make sure that we explore each one of these, and every character is going to get a separate one.
I'm just like looking for which one Pisces is, and I'm pretty sure it's Red Mage.
Pisces. Is that your...
I think that's... Yeah, I'm Pisces, baby. I'm pretty sure Red Battle Mage up at the top, like it's directly across from Black Mage.
Oh, you're the good old 69, huh? Nice.
I'm pretty sure that's Pisces, because Pisces is the 2 fish, and I'm pretty sure that's that symbol.
I thought that was Cancer.
No.
Cancer's the crab? I don't know.
Cancer's the crab, yes. I don't remember what the... Are they in order, like by months?
They might be, but I don't know where I started.
Archer's gotta be Sagittarius. I
For
think.
Orion?
Are they based off of...
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Some of these things are exclusive to FF12. I was gonna start like spelling it out. Like I don't think Time Battle Mage or Foebreaker exists in other Final Fantasy games, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, Time Battle Mage wields crossbows and bends time to their will, reflect haste, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that they give you a little bit of a preview.
Mm-hmm. It's like I don't know who's the thief kind of person. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think Vaughn would be.
I would guess that it would probably be, maybe Bushi or Shikari.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have to go. I think those are the most roguey.
So we're back at the beginning. We started at White Mage.
That's healing, fighting nimbly across hill and dale.
Daggers and first aid.
That sounds thiefish.
And this is sword masters who devote themselves body and soul to their lords. This is so not Vaughn. I feel like Vaughn is like I'm all about me kind of thing. So
there's a best jobs for each character article. Do you want me to like tell you which one you should pick?
No, I just kind of want to play this out like roleplay style. I don't care for the min-max stuff. Like we won't do a perfect run for this stuff, but that's okay. I don't care. I've heard that the new game they've made it considerably easier than the last one, and apparently it was already easy, even though I never beat this game. I never beat it when I had it, and I thought it was too hard. So apparently it was easy back then too. So fuck do I know?
I guess they gave you recommendations based on like their base stats. I guess is
yeah.
So they recommend Vaughn to give him something tankier, like Bushi, Shikari, Ulan, Knight, and Foebreaker. You're atypical. I'm the main character, so
yeah.
Give him something with sword and armor.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to avoid. I wanted like more of a thief kind of person.
Well, I don't think there is a thief.
Nah, I think I'm just gonna give him whichever the one is that starts with like daggers.
I think that was Shikari.
Yeah, I think it was too. Spears to pierce enemy armor. Yeah, I feel like this is him-ish.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's preview this real quick before we... You get daggers and first aid.
I got a spoiler of like who the other playable characters are, though.
What's that?
Yeah, the article I looked at told me who the other playable characters are.
Oh, you spoiled you can't help but spoil yourself. You're a spoiler.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really spoil anything.
It spoils everything.
Dude, it's like a 15-year-old game.
Shh. Alright, we're gonna go with the knife guy.
Oh, you went with Knight?
Knife. Dagger.
Oh.
Dagger. Knife.
Shikari.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of guessed on... I already knew 2 of them. Like, who some of the people were, because I knew that Bosch already and Fran. And I'd heard the name Balthier before, so, like, the only ones that were surprised were the other 2. But I won't say them on stream.
Cool. And most people, if people watching, probably already know, but who knows?
Yeah, or they'll forget.
So since he gave us the Orakia armlet, I just went ahead and picked it. Libra is something we want right away.
Reveals, so it's like scan.
Yeah, that's scan.
Oh yeah, you mean like the ability that they don't give you in King? Oops, I pulled my headphones out.
You're so excited.
They don't give you that ability in Kingdom Hearts 1 until like the 4th world in.
It depends on which. By the way, this is what I loved about Kingdom Hearts, and I wish more games did it, where they don't tell you that you get different things at different times
depending
with
on
different stats.
Depending on what questions you ask or answer.
I thought that was super cool when I didn't know it my first playthrough. It took me a couple years before I realized it. But
yeah,
I thought it was pretty cool. I like that aspect of it. All right, so we've done dicked around enough here. Let's
we done dicked around. We done dicked around.
Done dicked around so much I need some tea.
Okay, what do you want to? Do you need to just take a minute to go get tea?
No, I still got a little bit left.
Okay, gotcha.
I just needed to stop and drink some.
We'll probably will include a little intermission somewhere along the line. For,
at least one.
For potty breaks.
And well, tea.
You gotta.
Definitely tea. All right, so we need to figure out how to get to the red X, which means
when you have to go to that main area, that cross T-square.
I think we got to go all the way south there.
Yeah, you got to go all the way down past like where you met up with Miguelo, I think.
Oops,
initially. Yeah, it's almost like you have a map that tells you the right direction to go.
Yeah. Okay, I swear I was... Whoops, I ran past the thing. I decided I wasn't going to use the, Oh, these load times are so much faster than they used to be,
Well, it's a 15-year-old game being played on a... 2 generations of systems beyond what it was intended for, so yes.
It's freaking wonderful.
Just like guys, pro tip from me here at Bratcat Media, just like don't play games when they come out, like none of them. Just wait until they come out on 2 systems later. You'll have a lot better time with them.
These things are called Banga.
I'm pretty sure those things, the lizard people, I'm pretty sure they're in the tactics games, so that might be the same setting. I'm not 100% sure.
Alright, we're gonna help this guy out. Take a package for him. I'm totally not a drug mule. I swear I'm not a drug mule.
Definitely not a drug mule.
A drug mole?
A mole is actually a race in Dungeons and Dragons. It's a half dwarf, half human.
I wish this thing had a little bit farther of a load space.
I mean, you can still
look
see
at the
quite
gate.
a bit.
Look at the gate there, and
yeah.
boop.
I mean,
anyway, not a huge deal, but it's one of those things where it's like, oh man.
You mean the guard showing?
Yeah.
See some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee,
no
that's
public
too bad.
passage.
You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Miguelo. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense at such trifling...
Why does he sound drunk?
Maybe he is. These guys are giving me some serious Stormtrooper vibes.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Do they also miss everything?
Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting.
Well, you saw them in the beginning. They certainly hit me.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so we gotta talk to some guy. We picked up a package for somebody. Are you the guy?
Are you the guy?
Oh, he thinks I'm cutting. How about you, my dude? Oh, I can't even talk to you. Oops, not. I'm trying to talk to you. need in line. We just got out here. Let's save our game real quick.
Yeah, save that game.
I'm wondering if there's ever going to be a Final Fantasy game not worried about the crystals, you know?
The crystals.
Yeah, they're all about the crystals. Even 7 wasn't worried about the crystals, except materia. What are they? Just different types of crystals, you know what I mean?
Probably, yeah.
No, that's a Seek. I need a Banga. Yeah, there we go.
You need a banger.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, man. So I went to go and do a post to like plug again that we were streaming, and so I like went to type every time I typed the Twitch address. So in LARP, that we abbreviate a lot of our groups' names by like what their initials are. So like every time I go to type out twitch.tv, the name of one of the neighboring groups that's based out of New England is called Golden Vale. So it's abbreviated to GV. And so every time I go to type in TV, my phone autocorrects it to GV, and so it messes up the preview on my posts. So like it doesn't show up like the right link in the preview, even though the actual like link itself is right, but it doesn't show like the Bratcat logo or anything, and it irritates me very greatly.
Yeah, I don't like when autocorrect gets it like wrong. It's like more trouble for autocorrect to get something wrong than it is for it to get it just leave it alone and do it yourself. Oh, that was a dinosaur that just ran past.
What I don't like is when it autocorrects to other words, even though the word I typed was correct. Like, surely you couldn't have been meaning to type this word.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you don't know my business. Like, get out of here. Or is this like, is that a cactuar?
Yeah.
Or
There's probably
cacti?
something special with them, but I'm gonna attack it. Ow.
No, it's not an actual cactuar. I think those ones have different, like, arms and legs.
Sneak attack, biatch.
Yeah, you just get all kinds of earth stones, man.
They do a lot with drops in this game.
Yeah.
Just because they get a lot of loot and stuff like that. That's how you make your main money. Looting.
Yeah. I really like the music in this game.
The nostalgia here. Oh, you just no idea, man.
I mean, no nostalgia here because I didn't play this game when it came out, but I do enjoy the music. It's a very large-looking game. I would never be able to play this.
One of the favorite things about this is that, like, to me, Final Fantasy XII is the best open world. Even though best open world Final Fantasy game, even though
it's
technically
kind of a misnomer.
It's not. Yeah, even though it's not really open world.
Is it like open world? How Final Fantasy open world?
How what?
Final Fantasy XIII was open world.
No. This is actually. It's a bunch of little maps that represent a quote-unquote open world kind of feeling. Oh crap!
13 just like pissed me off like so bad. It's like you see, it gives you this big, like, beautiful scenic vista to look at, and then like you're just like running in a straight line through the entire game.
To be fair,
at least up to the part of the game I played through, because I only literally got to the part right where they got on Pulse, and then I like was like, I don't have patience for this. I think it was the fight where you had to beat the Shiva summon.
Oh, okay.
And I just like never did it. And I was like, this is too hard. I was missing what they wanted me to use.
To be fair, 13 is not much different than 10.
Yeah, I could see that. It's just set up very similarly. Which is a shame because I never beat 10 either, but
I never beat 10 either.
Well, I got stuck right at the Calm Lands where you fight that stone guardian thing.
Yeah, I got stuck there once or twice.
It was very difficult. Like I don't even think I ever got to fight Anima or anything like that.
Oh, I ended up fighting Anima.
Or maybe I fought it once, but I didn't fight it like the final time, and I didn't fight Seymour. I think by the time like I got to the end of it, I'm like, I've had enough of this. Like, this game's too. I think that's why I like Kingdom Hearts better, because I don't think it overstays its welcome. Or
So
maybe
far
it's just
as
the
like
fact that there's,
difficulty, or
yeah, I think the difficulty, like, and for the like, there's a lot of stuff to do, but maybe it's like made like easier to like deal with, because like if you start getting bored, like, oh, here's a Disney character.
Oh, I see.
Oh, there's a tomato. Hey, Relic's here. Hi, Relic.
What up?
Oh, you couldn't steal from Rogue Tomato.
No, I'm gonna like hit him a couple more times, see if I can steal from him then.
Yeah, do it. I believe in you.
Oh, I accidentally killed him.
You killed him. Oh man, you could have stolen those tomato seeds.
I'll have my own garden, one that won't talk back to me. Maybe I didn't kill him. Maybe he's just like...
He's just being a bitch.
Yeah. Bitch. He's gonna like weaken me on some wolves before I
Yeah. So you're basically doing a fetch quest, right? Just like chasing after this tomato, like cutscene after cutscene.
Hopefully it doesn't take all that time. Oh, T-Rex.
Oh, that is a very large dinosaur.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight that. I think he would wreck your shit.
Oh, for sure. Tomatoes wrecking my shit, to be honest.
Oh yeah, you're only at 45 hit points. What are you doing, man?
I got this.
He doesn't. Chat, he doesn't got this.
No, I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't have like a potion. Well, you don't use a potion. Oh, you know, you're not gonna die. Use a potion.
Yeah, I did. That's what I said. I've got it. Are you watching the Twitch stream?
I'm going back and forth because I'm looking at like to see and stuff.
I stole a pebble from him. I'm not sure if that was worth it.
Yeah, you can always give it to a penguin. It's fine.
Oh, I should do that. There's always a penguin in need. That tomato can cast fire. What the hell? Yeah. Bitch.
What's wild? Oh, is he gonna actually die now?
Yeah, vanquish.
Yeah. So let's talk about the pebble and the penguin.
Let's talk about it.
Wasn't that Tim Curry who voiced like the other penguin?
Yes, it was.
So I just watched another movie that featured Tim Curry. It was Beauty and the Beast, or Belle's Enchanted Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And Tim Curry voiced the bad guy in that movie, which is a CGI organ with Tim Curry's face. Which this movie was released in like 1997 or something like that. So just imagine what that looks like mixed in with the regular like animation.
I can't.
Oh, you get some flowers.
Yeah, and I also found out that bringing up the thing doesn't matter.
Yeah, because it
didn't slow it down or stop it.
Well, that also wasn't during a cutscene.
Yeah, that was a little cutscene thing. It shouldn't matter what you're doing.
Was it?
If you're doing the new games, if you hit when the trophy comes up and you hit the button to see it right away, it should pause what you're doing pretty much immediately.
Not Wolf H. How could you choose Wolf H?
See if I can get him and not aggro the other one.
No, you're definitely gonna attract the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Called it.
Blocked him, bitch.
No, the doggy. You hit the doggy. You made him make a sad sound.
Sometimes I'm stealing stuff. Yeah, I'm a thief. That's what I got to do. Oh, I was going to bring this up beforehand. Remember telling me about I got that pebble? And it was like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
Pebble. One of the things with this game is, like, it's super in-depth with, like, a lot of its, like, secrets and stuff. So, like, there's some things you can't get in the game unless you steal from a certain enemy at just the right time. There's, like, oh, you have to steal this from this thing, and then steal this from this thing, and then find this, but then go back and do this other thing, and then if you do that and walk through this area, this secret thing will happen. Like, all over this game, there's stuff like that, which is pretty cool.
Sounds like I would hate it.
I didn't know this until just a week ago or whatever when I was looking stuff up. But Ultima weapon for this game, the best weapon.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the Ultima.
No, it wasn't the Ultima weapon, but the ultimates. I just said it wrong, so I wanted to clarify. It was I think it was like it was a spear, maybe the Zodiac spear or something. I don't know, but you couldn't, or Zanzukin, something like that. If you looted 3 specific chests or something like that, you could never get it. And I think one of them was that like very first chest I looted in that game.
That's miserable.
Yeah. There's like, because I guess I was looking through my stuff when I couldn't find my PlayStation stuff, and
I still need to get that stuff for you.
Yeah, see if you have it.
I keep forgetting. I looked in a couple boxes that were right near my computer and stuff where all my video game stuff is, and I didn't see it. So it might be in one of my boxes down in the basement or something.
Yeah.
So I need to look.
Hey, no worries.
But you've got this on here now, so it's not.
No. But I was looking through that and I found I guess I have a guide,
Oh really?
Yeah, like one of those old guides, and in the back it's just got like pages and pages of secret stuff, which is pretty cool.
Prima guide or some whatever they call it. Like,
no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that guide. It was like a Game Facts or something.
Brady Games.
Yeah, Brady Games. That's the one.
I think was I right? That was just bullshitting.
Yeah, it was the Brady Games one, because it was them. Those were like everybody made a Brady Games guide, but then Final Fantasy also made the Ultima guides, and that's not the one I've got.
Yeah, I still have some of my guidebooks because I just refuse to get. Like I have a few left. One of them is. It might not even be mine. Is a Final Fantasy 1 and 2 guidebook that might have been Logan's.
That's what I think the 12 one is. I think the 12 book that I've got, that's the guidebook, I think is Logan's.
Whoops. Nobody tell him if he's anybody.
Don't you remember you gave it to me, Logan? Don't you remember that?
I can't. No, I think the guidebook might have been mine, and I think I just borrowed the game or something. I don't remember.
I think that's some revisionist history, but that's all right. I need it. I need it too.
And so I own that one. I own the guide. I'm trying to remember. I own the guide for the first. I like how I said the first Bully game. There's only one Bully game.
Yeah.
Which is
Bully was great.
Did you play that game?
Yep.
I 100% of that game. Like I love.
I don't know if I
play through the.
Look at that chocobo. What is that?
Badass. I'd love to play through the scholarship edition of Bully because that added a whole bunch of stuff.
Wait a second.
Oh, I never heard of that.
How come you let these
it's the one they released for Xbox 360 like a couple years after.
Boy.
It was a good game. That was like that's probably my favorite Rockstar game.
Yeah.
Because like I was never really into Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, those were all right, but they're not my favorite. I want to try and play some Red Dead.
Oh, the second one?
Well, I think it's like there's like a series, I guess. It's started. Oh, you squished my flowers, you dumb chicken.
No, not the flowers. Now who will I share a HobFoote with?
Yeah. Stock, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wait, this is a different Final Fantasy game.
Well, he was eating a HobFoote earlier looking thing.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I don't know if I said it or not. I was thinking it.
It may lack the flavor and depth of
I keep waiting for this guy to go, you know?
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of like the Skeksis from the Dark Crystal.
I'm not familiar with that.
You never, just like real quick, while this Google, like just Google Skeksis Dark Crystal on your phone.
My mail's choked with this sand.
And just tell me that these, like some of these guys do not. Tell me that they don't look like those.
How do you spell Skeksis?
S-K-E.
Now's our chance to go through.
S-K-E-I-S.
S-K-E.
The ceremony will be
I
starting
think that's how you
soon.
spell it.
I'd best be hurrying.
Oh, there we go. Popped up.
Okay, well, Fawn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
They, like, for sure give me, like, these guys give me for hardcore, like, Skeksis vibes. They're a little more bird-like than these guys are, but there's definitely similar design roots.
Cutscene. This is like a fully fledged animated thing.
Oh yeah.
There's your boy.
This guy. Oh, the guy with the voice.
Yeah.
Look at this guy with the guy with the fucking like corset around his.
I missed it.
He had like a corset around, but like his upper body just like exposed.
If you're not like a main character in a Final Fantasy game, and you're a background well, it's not just you get no clothes. If you're a background character in these things, you get the wackest clothes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is the cutscene they spent the money on.
His Imperial Highness Lord Vayne Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Arm. Your Excellency.
Oh, he's like, I've had enough of this.
I'm leaving. You are smelly.
I mean, yes. They probably are smelly. It's like hot and sandy and like.
People of Rabanastre,
it gets everywhere.
You look upon your consul. With hatred, you look upon the Empire.
The Empire.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're not well liked, it seems.
But know this: I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people.
Right up until we murdered him.
His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace his majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off.
I will say that at least this guy covers his like midriff, like with armor. He knows how to win a war. These guys are. Did you see like they're all wearing like dumb shit? No wonder they lost.
I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt.
Yeah, he does look like a pretty boy bad guy.
I gotta pay more attention to the chat.
I'm trying to be your go-between. Because I know you're focused on playing.
In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
What if he just like dabbed at the end?
Why does that get applause? He didn't really say anything.
He didn't do anything. I want to be there for like when the Final Fantasy games start implementing like dabbing into like their characters.
They'll still get it wrong. They'll still be like, "Ugh, what are you doing?" Square Enix.
He's dabbing,
my lord. It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
It's a nice carpet.
Yeah, for like being out in the fucking street.
May it please your excellency. I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people.
And that's the way we want them to think.
Official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vayne?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me.
I cut off your head
until you call me by name.
Yeah, one of those two.
You call me Vayne. Well, I wasn't gonna call you humble.
Fawn, you just do not get it, do you?
You see what
He's
I did
not doing
there?
it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do
They take away
different?
the fancy carpets.
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn.
Eh?
Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you?
Yeah, definitely.
This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Is fate a real thing? Is a fate a real event? What is that?
If you hadn't noticed.
I've never heard it.
So
I've seen the word before, I feel like.
When I see it,
I'd know.
spelled that way, I always think of like the main character from the third Star Ocean
Dallin
game.
in Lowtown. Why the sudden interest,
I don't know
Vaughn?
if I played that.
I told
It's
you.
another
I'm going to
JRPG.
take
You'd
back
probably
what's
like
ours.
it. It's
I've
more
played a couple
sci-fi.
I've played a couple Star Oceans. Or
Come
It was
on.
a
Star
What do you
Oceans.
think?
It was
If I
Star
find
Ocean
something, and
3
it fetches
till the
good
end
price,
of time or
How
like
about
that. Till the edge
I
of
buy
time
you
or
all
something.
dinner?
I'm gonna
Very
have that.
large,
Oh,
very big
please.
game.
You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Oh,
Right.
hail Vaughn, Sky Pirate of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
You add the subtitle "Sky Pirate of Dalmasca" to anybody, and it sounds
An
good.
airship.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like Alan, Sky
Maybe.
Pirate of Dalmasca. Fuck yeah.
Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Old Alan. That's funny. I'm guessing that's old Dallin.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
All
So
right,
just
so I can
like
go anywhere I want now, which I guess I couldn't do before.
I guess.
Let's bring up our...
You can... I don't know.
Go to Old Dallin and Lowtown. Let's know a way into the palace.
So you have to go to Lowtown.
Yeah. I need to buy some
However,
potions. I need to make sure I do that.
Yeah, because you got real dead almost in the last time you went out into the Estusand.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like I can go to Lowtown over here. It says to Lowtown. So, I guess we'll check that out.
Yes.
Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, okay. Oh, come on. I'm trying to look one way, and then you start moving, and the camera's like, nope, turning you this way.
Just kidding, psych!
Let's go into the orange triangle place over here. I want to know what that is.
Hmm.
Gambits. Ah, okay. So I don't need them. Not yet. Is this the way to... Lowtown, there we go.
Yep, stare to Lowtown. Ooh, got some drums. I like the music down here.
Mm-hmm.
So is this like an Undercity type thing?
Yeah,
like
I
where
think
black
so.
market and shit is?
I don't know if it's black market. I think it's just where most people live.
Well, like, it looks like it's super dark down there. Because, like,
Yeah.
it's like pitch black right in front of you.
Yeah, that's true.
I can definitely see, like, a little bit of a seedier underbelly.
Well, this guy's literally named Deadbeat, so yeah, probably.
Yeah. This is where the pores live. Which is probably also true.
Let's pull open our map. Oh, geez, it's big down here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all the way over there.
Oh, it tells you where to go, yeah.
Oh, nice. I love that they hide. That's one of the cool things about this game. They hide stuff all over the place. I say hide. They don't really hide it.
If you're paying attention at all.
Yeah, it's just kind of scattered. I don't think I went the right direction. I think I gotta go back this way.
Yeah, you gotta go right here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A well-spoken boy.
Grown-ups never cease to amaze me. What is that thing? That's what I think they said.
That's what he said. I imagine he said it just like that too.
I'm a well-spoken boy. Listen to my wisdom.
I kind of wish we had more places
a
like this.
Well-spoken boy?
No. What?
Oh, that takes you back up.
Yeah, I don't want to.
No, I mean, if we listen, let me give you my sales pitch here. If we had a well-spoken boy, they could do all of our intros and outros.
You know,
welcome
that is
to
true.
Broadcat Media.
Yes. All right. Well, we should start taking applications for that then. I think.
All right. Yeah. Well-spoken boys. You can send your application to bratcatmedia@gmail.com.
Yeah. Oh God, what's happening? Oh God, camera.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, well, this did used to be a PS2 game.
Yeah. Yes, make sure you include all of your writs passage and where you learned your well-spokenness from.
Indeed.
We will require references.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
You mean in Dublin?
Yeah, in Dublin. Resigned, boy.
Alright, now leaving there.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's not enough treasures around here. Also, think about how much work it must have taken to take all this place and do little tiles all over the place. Damn.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It's like making a game is hard.
Oh, I'm not even talking about making a game. I'm talking about if in real life, if you were to make this and you were to cover all this with mosaic tile stuff, poof.
Oh, yeah.
That's lots of work. All right, there's a little symbol thing over here. I'm hoping I can buy stuff. Yeah, that looks like a shopkeeper.
40 gil. Hell yeah.
Onion bombs. Potions. There we go. How much gil do I have? Should I spend all my gil on that? Yeah, I might as well. I'm gonna need them potions.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get anything on the license board.
Oh, yeah.
Can't get anything on that yet? 19 points. I feel like the next thing I need is Libra, so we're gonna wait a little bit.
You're gonna save up points.
Yeah. Because I don't need, I don't have anything to equip, none of these, so I don't think it matters quite as much.
Yeah.
Alright, where am I trying to go again? Alright, well I want to go explore this other side. Wait, no, that's where I came from. I want to go this way. I like to walk everywhere and do the exploration. Nope, not that way. Oh, now there's a well-spoken girl.
The other day, this scary-looking man.
Oh, I should leave them for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not reading. This is too long of a game.
You don't want to read every character that we talk to?
No, I do not.
No, it's free potions.
That's too much. Free potions here. Just pick them up right off the ground. People just leave their shit for people to pick up.
At least they put them in special packages. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I know, right? It's you're just rifling through people's baskets.
Yeah, that's the one part about RPGs that never made much sense to me.
Why are people leaving all this shit on the ground?
It was no one's saying anything about me taking their stuff, you know?
Well, that's always the joke of people liking Link from the Zelda franchise, of him just walking into a person's house and just breaking all of their pots, taking all of their rupees, and then just walking out without saying a word.
Well, it's okay because he cut all their grass for them too.
Yeah, but he also murdered their chickens.
Well, let's not. We don't talk about that.
Or cuckoos.
They're what?
They're cuckoos.
Is that a real thing?
It's their chickens. That's what they call them.
Is that what they call them in game, or is that like an internet thing?
Yeah, they're spelled C. I think like as a kid I always pronounced it cuckoos, but I think cuckoos is the actual like pronunciation. Sort of like how I always pronounced it Hermione, like as a kid, like Harry Potter, like a fool.
Whoops! I didn't want to actually go that way.
Oh, you dumb idiot.
That's all right. The loading screens are a lot shorter now. Well, let's go over here and save our game. Actually, be smart. Oh, you can teleport in these things too. I forgot. Yeah, I didn't know if it was like they were actually like called cuckoos in game, or if that's like, you know, like we've got nope ropes and cuckoos and, you know.
No, it was not. It was not that kind of thing. They're legitimately called cuckoos because they cuck the main character.
Oh.
Get cucked.
That's rude.
Yeah, people just cuck and wink, like, right.
Alright, let's talk. Oh, I missed a thing. Look at that. Good thing I did that.
See, it's a good thing. You gotta go find old Dallin. I don't know where he's at.
There's like a door somewhere on my map. Oh, okay, right here.
Yeah, it's right there.
Old
Dallin's place. Alright, what's this Joker look like? Is he a lizard man or a pig man, do you think?
If it isn't Von Ratsbane.
Neither.
Tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
I like all his rugs.
What's coming to them someday? Believe me.
But yeah, they're pretty sweet rugs.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words.
Is he like smoking some hookah?
I was just thinking the same thing.
It definitely looks like he's smoking some hookah.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
What is he petting? Is it like a hairless
I thought it was
rabbit?
a rabbit.
Aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults, a door, and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
I'm wondering if that effect above the candle is new.
See if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
Yes, I want you to get your reward. Your eternal reward.
Yeah.
I'm getting some hardcore Jafar vibes from this guy. I don't know if it's like they leaned really heavy into like the Middle Eastern like vibe for this character.
Well, they're in like a desert, so you know.
Yeah. I think they've done it in a way, even though this game's like 15 years old, it's not done in a way that's super problematic or like offensive, I don't think.
Nope, I think they just kind of like, look, it's a place with like lots of worldliness and like, you know, it's more like, yeah, like, people would have accents in a big city because.
Yeah, well, I think Final Fantasy has always been like pretty good about that. Like, I really don't think I've had to like look back at any like Final Fantasy games in particular, and like, you know, people can correct me if I'm wrong, but like looking at it, I'm like, oh god, I can't believe that they did that with that character or race or whatever. Like they've usually done a pretty good job of usually done a pretty good job of like being very like separate from like real world stuff.
Yeah, I really can't think of anything. Alright, so we've got to go out into Giza Plains down here. And get some sunstone stuff. I'm thinking, what time is it? I'm thinking maybe I need some more tea, so maybe we'll take a break for a few minutes and then keep going.
Yeah, we will take a break. I would like to use the restroom myself.
All right. So anybody hanging out, go to the potty, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Alright, stay tuned. Alright, guys.
I keep doing this, and I need my other hand to switch scenes.
Oh, are we live now?
Yeah. We're live now.
Hey guys, we're back from our break. Or we're getting there. Make sure you give Relic ET a follow in the chat. He streams. He's been streaming a lot of. So give him a chat. We super appreciate him hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't miss to give him a shout out while he was in the chat, but you know, it is what it is. We're back though. We're talking about Chocobo Aficionado.
He really likes chocobos. That's very
He
weird.
really likes chocobos.
A little scene from... It looks like... It's funny the way it didn't 100% look like this in the PS2, or maybe it's just I did and I didn't really notice because, you know, it's way back then. But it's funny. It looks like I could walk out to, like, a wall painted with this picture, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about those things. I don't know what they are, but they're cute. Alright, we got some more hyena things. I think I should have more people in my party by now.
Yeah,
Somebody just left the treasure. You what?
Yeah, I feel like you're not that far in the game yet.
No, but I feel like I should have, like, at least somebody. Like, shouldn't Pinello at least be hanging out with me? You know?
Maybe, yeah.
Yuch. Oh, this vibration. I love it. Firestone. Yeah, I don't know when it comes up, but this area of the game is actually like super cool. It's all the area around Rabanastre, you can like it changes like depending on like the weather. Like the map will change.
Yeah.
And you have to know like what the weather is, which is pretty cool.
I gotcha.
Need to find some. Maybe I should have picked, you know, a white mage from the get-go, and I could have been like a.
Well, you get
I could have been curing myself.
The cure you get is only for allies, right?
I don't even have it yet. I have to like actually unlock the license.
Wait, you also don't have any allies, so I mean.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that too. But like, these things are called Giza rabbits.
Giza rabbits?
Yeah, they look like Pokemon. Hey, come back here. Come back. All right, well. Whatever.
I really wanna see. What was I gonna say? We should do like a. Remember how a couple years ago when we were like roommates, when we were doing like a Pokemon like challenge with each other?
Yeah, I still have the. Yeah.
I don't know how we would manage to do that in a way that people could actually like witness and like be able to battle each other, because those are all what system were those games on? Do you remember?
It was the DS.
The original DS?
Yeah, because you went and bought me like a DS or something because they were like so cheap, so that we could like have. And I've got black, I think, and you've got white.
Yeah, I've got white. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We need to do that, or I don't know. Like you just need to like suck it up and get a Switch. Because then we could play a Pokemon Sword and Shield. And you could actually like you'd have to get a capture card for that to work, though.
I think getting a capture card is one of those things on my list where it would like really actually help with a lot of the different stuff I want to do. So
I need to figure out if I can get an adapter cable to make mine work for older systems. Or not necessarily older systems, but specifically I think the Wii, because if I can get it to work with the Wii, because the Wii doesn't have HDMI support, I don't believe. But if I can get it to work on the Wii, then that also opens up GameCube. because you can play GameCube games on the Wii.
Oh, okay. I see.
So if I can find an adapter to do like the red, yellow, white cables from that, so that, I mean, if I could get the red, yellow, white cables to work on my current card, then like I could get pretty much everything.
If I could get the red, yellow, white cables on my PlayStation 2, that'd be pretty great.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can take 2 of these on at one time. I'm gonna definitely have to use a Healy potion.
Yeah, you're getting riggedy wrecked.
Problem is the potions do 120 worth of healing, and oh yeah, separate them. But they do 100.
Gotta keep them separated.
They do 120 things worth of healing, so I've only got 120 hit points, which means it's a waste. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Nice. Stealing all the shit.
All the shits.
I'm the true Sky Pirates. Oh no.
It sounds like you're dying.
Luckily, I had an action that was really close. It's almost being done. Now, there's this thing called... I kind of touched on this earlier, but I don't think I really explained them to you, nor while we were streaming. So there's this system in here called Gambits. And Gambits are like automized player control, or character control. So you know how it's like, you have your own rules. You're like, well, until I get to like 10% of my health, I don't use a potion, right? You know how you kind of have that mental rule to yourself?
Yeah, you have a number set in your head.
Mm-hmm. You get the same thing. Okay, so that's a different way. Cool, I was just checking out the full map here. So there's a system built into this game where you can say, I'm going to turn you on autopilot, and I don't want you to do this thing like healing until you get to 10% of health. And you can set all sorts of actions up like that.
Yeah.
For attacks, for buffs, for anything you can think of. It can be set up. And, oh good, let's see if I can buy some more stuff. Anything you can think of can be set up. And that's one of those things I never did. When you've got like 3-4 people going, it's super helpful to just stand back and basically just do all you have to do is minor control in an emergency. But when I first played this through on the PS2, I made it so much more difficult for myself because every action anybody took, I was controlling for the whole game. And obviously, if you can imagine, you've played Final Fantasy X, so you know, like, controlling your whole party. But imagine doing that in real time across all your party. So I really didn't... I'm going to really try and use that in this a little bit. So that's going to be some interesting setup. But, yeah. Alright, so look at all the stuff we can buy, except I've got no...
money.
Yeah, and I probably don't have the licenses for any of these.
That's also probably very true.
I wonder how this works. So, here's the Technic. I can buy Libra.
Onion arrows.
Yeah, you're like so far behind.
Sorry, I was looking at I need to bring back up the other one again. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I just think it amuses me. So like in here I can buy this Technic and I can buy these magics. But what I'm curious about is this the actual... So if I get the license for Libra, do I actually have to buy the actual Technic for it then? It's been a while since I've played this. I feel like the license board just lets you use whatever you buy, but you still have to buy or find stuff. So that's interesting. Real quick, we're going to sell some stuff because we got some loots, right? Like I said, this game is super... Oh, I never equipped this thing.
You fool.
Son of a...
No wonder you're having such a hard time.
So basically all this stuff is basically there to sell. There's very rarely any of it that you need to keep. cactus fruit. But see, sometimes I hope, like, the cactus fruit, I'm not going to sell that because this is valued as a treat for children. I don't remember, but that might come in handy later in the game. Also, the pebbles, I think those are important somehow, and I don't remember. The stones, I don't remember what this stuff is. There used to be, like, a sell all button or, like, sell loot or something, I think, but I don't recall. So we're going to sell a rat pelt. We're going to sell some... We're going to sell 2 earth stones, because I don't 100% remember what this stuff
You
does.
fool, you needed those to make the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, probably. That's what I'm worried about. Sell some of them. I don't think I need wolf pelts for anything.
You got a bunch of them.
What's that?
Oh, that was the price, not the quantity. Never.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I feel like logically, I think you would have to buy the Libra ability in addition to unlocking it. It sounds like bullshit, but it also sounds completely in line with the Final Fantasy series.
Also, there's this thing called the Bazaar, which is whenever you do certain things, it unlocks stuff. So, like, if you sell 100 items, or you sell 10 stones, or you walk 1,000 steps, or just all these different kinds of things, the Bazaar becomes available to buy the whatever random piece of whatever it is.
Unassuming surcoat.
Now, let's see if this says unassuming surcoat. I bet when I purchase this, it's going to actually turn into a real piece of armor. I'm not 100% certain of that. So let's see
can you look at
happens.
its stats?
No, this is it. This is all more I can do.
Oh my god! Why can't you tell what the stats on it are?
Because it's supposed to be it's a bazaar. You think it's like a flea market, right? Oh, look at this weird thing I got. Oh, it's super valuable. You know, they're kind of doing that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So, an unassuming surcoat, yeah, it turns out it's chromed leathers. So
neat.
That seems like it's probably valuable.
So equip that shit.
I gotta equip that other bracelet thing I never equipped. Is this where accessory, there we go. So magic resist +1, defense +1, so totally need that. Leather clothing, we've got defense 4. Oh, I probably need the...
You have to unequip the leather clothing.
I think you can just, like... I think you can equip in... Like, so it says equip. I think I can just, like, equip over top of it. The problem is, do I have the license for this?
It says light armor 2, yeah.
So I'm thinking not. So let's go into our licenses.
Do you have enough for where's light armor 2?
Right here,
15, yeah.
But what I think I want is...
Do you have enough for Libra now?
Yeah, I've got just enough for Libra, and I feel like I want Libra more than I want that coat, you know?
Yeah, because you'll phase out of the coat eventually.
Yeah.
The Libra is going to be an ability you'll use all game.
And then now you see how it unlocks more.
Yes. I mean, at least this seems a little more intuitive than, like, the sphere grid. I mean, it's still kind of, like, whatever. Like, yeah, I don't like the fact that you can't see anything. So, I changed my mind. I hate that. I hate this.
Well, you can still see what's coming up ahead of time.
It's just like, how am I going to remember all that shit?
Well, I think that's kind of the idea, is that you're not really going to remember all of it. But see, you also don't need every single one of these. Like, so let's say I found one of these. Let's say I found a bronze chestplate, and I never bought this the light armor 2 here, but I have enough to buy the light armor 3. I can save 15 points by saying, "Oh, I'm going to buy this."
You don't need to buy the previous one?
Nope. You can buy any, so long as it is unlocked with this picture, you can buy whatever you want. So, like, if I wanted to, this is 30, and it's plus 70 health points, and this is 40 and plus 10 health points. If I had
110.
Or, yeah, that's what I meant. So if I had 40, and I was like, well, I'd rather spend 40 and get 110, and then just wait till I have 30 to get the plus 70, I can do that.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's kind of cool, but...
It's always the, like, better strategy to, like, buy the more expensive thing when you have it, because wait less time to build up.
Yeah. Now, these things out here, I don't know how I'm supposed to get these things. I don't know if this is, like, you get them when you buy stuff. Like, it's not, you don't usually get them, but you can unlock them. I'm not sure how that works. Ninja swords. Ego blade.
Interesting.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff, I think. And there's also the espers show up on these things too, but I don't know if they I don't know if you'll see where they're at before before all the other stuff. And so here's the thing, so if you spent all your time like, oh, let me unlock all these swords, you can go like, here's a sword. Oh, of course now it's not doing it, but I could like, oh, I'll go from sword to sword to sword or something, and then you'd be like, well, crap, I've got all these swords unlocked, but I don't have any of these like magic increase point things unlocked, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting, where it's like you have to kind of maintain a balance. The other cool thing is eventually your character gets to learn a second job. So you have 2 boards to choose from, which is pretty cool. All right, let's RG. Let's buy some stuff. I don't know how to know if I can. I guess I have to look at my thing. It used to light up if... Oh, I'll have to have the thing unlocked. That's why. Okay. So see the picture of Vaughn up in the corner above attack power?
Yeah, it tells you whether you can use it or...
Yeah, see how he lit up when I went to the equipped one? He only lit up because that's a...
That's the only one license he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
Any of these things? A bangle...
Onion arrows.
Oh, see, here's Libra built into something, which is pretty cool. I don't know what onion arrows do. Why is this stuff onion? I don't get that. Anyway.
Yeah, who knows?
Okay, I think I have to buy Libra now. So I unlocked Libra. Let me double check.
Did you buy it?
I didn't, but I just wanted to make sure. Oh, is it? How do I look at which techniques and stuff I have? Is it here? No.
Inventory? Abilities, yeah.
Oh, abilities. There we.
Yeah, you don't have it. Or wait, that's.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, technically it should be listed there. So I have to. So I actually have to buy the thing.
You have to buy it. Oh my gosh.
Well, you could probably I probably don't have to buy it. I can probably find it, but
they just like nickel and dime you on this stuff.
Well, so also you get different. So the license board points are a different thing. You're not buying them with Gil. They're like their own point you get when you defeat something.
Yeah, I understand, but still. Oh.
Okay.
You get, there's some magic there too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any yet because I don't know if I can use any.
Well, it should tell you, right?
Well, only if I've got the thing on the license unlocked.
Well, you need white magic, time magic, and black magic 1. It looks like.
Yeah. So, like, I know for sure I don't. So I know for sure I don't have them unlocked, but I don't know if I'll ever get them. So I'm not worried about it right now. I can always come back and find these.
Yeah,
I could find these in a treasure or something like that, you know.
Yeah, because you can always buy these for another character in your party.
Yeah, which is probably
like down the line when you have other people. You need to, your first person make them a white mage.
Yeah, that's like RPG
JRPG
101.
Over 101.
Yeah. All right.
Now you need to equip Libra, right?
Yeah. Oops. There we go.
I don't know if you need to equip it or not.
I think I probably do. I might have to just activate it.
Maybe.
Oh, I can put them in order. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe it's just automatically there.
You go to you won't know until you get into a fight. I guess.
I can't pull it open here.
I mean, you'll be able to tell.
I feel like there's people to talk to around here.
I mean, probably. Have you come to see the Dark Crystals?
Funny, we were talking about Dark Crystal.
Yeah,
earlier.
I know. Have you ever watched the Dark Crystal?
No, I have not, but I have seen
sure you have. It's
pieces of it, like the
prime Jim Henson, because it's all Jim Henson stuff. even with the Netflix show that they only did one season of and then canceled it. Very sad. Because it was very refreshing watching the Netflix show in 2019, and people don't use practical effects like that anymore. Like everything's CGI.
Penelo, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What?
Does she have little wings or something?
Is that
I think
right?
it's just part of her coat.
I've never noticed that
Wouldn't
before.
mind if I say tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fade up at the palace.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm free for the whole day.
Also, how do you even put on a leather onesie like that? Ugh, I do not like the thought of that. Just ugh.
There's a zipper, obviously, in the back.
Yeah, but still, how much whale blubber do I have to rub on the inside of that thing to just get a legging? You know what I mean?
I mean, she's very petite and probably fits fine.
By the way, I love cockatrices in this game. This is what I think of a cockatrice as, which is very funny when you go to play something like The Witcher and it's it's a cockatrice and it's this lizard-looking thing. Because
yeah, well, that's what they traditionally look like.
What, the lizard things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's it's odd to think about how much this game has shaped what I think about different things, because this is my first real exposure to this type of game. You know?
That's not true. You played 10 before this.
I don't think I played 10 till after this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was my first. I played.
Well, you played 1 and 2.
Yeah, again, not till after.
I thought you played that because we played that on the.
Yeah, I borrowed it from Logan for the DS, but like I said, I didn't play it till
Game
after.
Boy Advance, but.
Or what did I say?
You said the DS. It was definitely a Game Boy Advance. The DS didn't come out until towards the middle end of high school.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that was back when we were all still doing cross country.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is Penelo in your party now?
Yeah. I was getting ready to save, but maybe we should get her a licensed up or something.
Yeah. How many? Do you have to use the same pool points to level up?
Nope. Everybody gets their own points.
Oh, thank God.
I do not recall, if I kill something, it gives me 1 license point. I don't know if that gives everybody 1 license point, or if that gives...
Or the person who killed it.
Well, it gets distributed evenly, however it works. So even if somebody's not in my party, they'll still get the license points. But I don't know if it goes 1 to you, 1 to you, 1 to you, 1 to you, or whether it's everybody gets a license point. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're going to go White Mage with her, but I just want to look at what else we've got. Healing and support. She definitely seems like Vaughn's support to me, you know? But I could also say, okay, so we've got Bushi right here. Swordmasters who devote themselves body and soul to their lords. How devoted is she to Vaughn, you know?
Yeah, I mean, also it's just a matter of, gameplay-wise, what do you need the most right now?
Yeah, but you know me, even to the expense of gameplay, I like to straight RP it as much as I can. That's what I play games for, the story and the RP and all that.
Well, I mean, can you look at her stats to see what would work with her best?
Yeah, I can actually. Let's So 14 attack,
high magic power. And speed.
Where's that? Oh, she does have pretty good magic power. Not good magic evade, but that's not really a big deal. Okay, let's go back to licenses. How far we looked at? Not archer. She's not a tear their bows asunder kind of person.
No.
She's not immediately a time battle mage.
Well, that does she does have a decent speed, so yeah, that magic, and I don't know if speed goes into crossbows or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Would not expect it. Crossbows are very physical, I would think.
Yeah, with speed in my mind is always a dexterity.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know how they do stats in this game, so.
Yeah, I think we're gonna... Also, I very can't wait for someone to be a machinist. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
An Ulan. Spears to pierce enemy armor. Yeah, we're definitely go with White Mage, but it's very interesting looking at... Let's look at the board ahead of time. Oh, they start out with Cure. That's awesome. Or maybe just she would. Cure and Cotton. Urkia, Magic Lore, Vox.
That's a silent spell.
Oh, Voxes?
I'm pretty sure the Vox meaning voice. I assume that my reasoning is telling me that's like a mute spell for like other casters.
That would make sense. What's the symbol here for White Mage? What's the zodiac for that? You're like a zodiac man, right?
I think I want to say that that's Capricorn or Aries.
Okay.
Because it looks like a ram.
Oh yeah,
let me pull up the zodiac symbol, and I can tell you.
Did we say what the Shikari was?
Nope.
No. Which one's Libra?
We're gonna...
Let's find out. I don't know.
Libra is the time battle mage. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is it? That's interesting.
I'm pretty sure that's the Libra symbol. But let me. I can here. Okay, so just do one by one, because so the one White Mage, that is Aries.
Aries. Okay.
Yep. Then Shikari is... Wait, I'm trying to find... What is that symbol? Are there 12 jobs here? Or are there more than 12?
Nope, 12 jobs.
Yeah, I'm trying to find... Oh, that one's Pisces.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was wrong. Okay. Bushi is Aquarius.
Oh, I thought it was Harry Potter. Something lightning bolt. This
Black
is a funky
Mage.
symbol.
That is...
V8 juice. Drink it. It's good.
I think that's Capricorn. It's just a very stylized...
I thought you said the White Mage was Capricorn.
No, White Mage was
it's
Pisces.
Aries. Oh, Pisces.
Or Aries, yeah. Shikari was Pisces.
Okay. So our Archer, that's Orion, I'm assuming.
Orion is not a zodiac.
Well, I know it's not, but I'm just saying.
That's a constellation.
Yeah. But it's the base.
I mean, some of them are also constellations. It's Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Which is the Archer. That's Virgo. And yeah, that's Libra. I knew that one.
Interesting.
Wait. Okay, wait. Maybe that one's... Oh, the other one, Foebreaker, was Scorpio. Excuse me. This is... There's two ones that look like M. This one's Virgo.
That makes sense, because this kind of has a scorpion tail on the...
Yeah. I was incorrect. That is...
This one looks like a 60s hairdo.
Where is it? This is Leo.
Leo's a knight.
And then Red Battle Mage is Cancer. Okay,
I thought the little 69 thing was Cancer.
I thought that was Pisces for some reason. That's I don't even know my own damn sign.
Okay, apparently I didn't know which one mine was either.
That's Gemini.
Looks like toothpaste on a toothbrush.
What are you? Are you Sagittarius?
No, I'm Libra.
I can never remember which ones are which.
Yeah.
And then that is... I think that's Taurus. It's just a stylized version of it. Usually it's a little more
so what
easy
happened
to
after
pick
Ford
out.
got a hold of it? Alright, so I'm going to go straight to... Since she's all magic-y, especially with Cure and everything, I'm going to go straight to
increase the potency. Does now the potency go towards your beneficial, or does that only go to damage?
I do not know.
Because that's, it depends on what... If you're not concerned about stats...
No, not really. It's got... So long as I can make the association magic good, she magic good is good.
She good.
Yeah, is...
She magic, she good.
Good enough for me.
The only downside to that one is it doesn't open up any other spots for her.
Right. But that, I'm alright with that.
What's the other 5 one do?
This is the armlet that I got on Vaughn.
Oh, I see.
think I'm gonna save instead of spending the 5 right now.
Save up for White Magic 2, or what's that one? Mystic Armor 2.
Yeah.
Which lets you get more armor.
Yeah, I don't.
Which you might want for her. Depends on if you want more spells or more defense.
Yeah, I think so long as she stays alive, that's my main concern. I'm super happy that people can die in this, and it's they just switch out. Like my biggest problem with 13 was that if you died, if a person died, or like lightning died, or whatever it was, the main person in the party, one person died.
You lost the encounter.
Yep, it's like, don't we have freaking Phoenix Downs? Everybody else can have one but me. You know, that was just that really drove me nuts.
Like, part of my strategy is to let one of my people die.
I wanted this to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Cool. Just making sure we can't do anything else there. We need to go buy her the cure spell. Pretty sure. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, isn't that thing adorable?
That's pretty adorable.
Oh, okay, observations. Scarlet blossoms, rarely seen. Your first task should be the collection of 1,000 needles from the fickle cactoid. Upon plucking this collection, you will find yourself not only the proud owner of a bundle of needles, but possessed of great experience in interminable combat with all, and, should you sell it, a pittance of coin. Making a bundle exceed your capabilities, the adventurous urge to reconsider his or her vocation and take up employment about town. Adventuring's not all important. See, that's what I liked about this bestiary, is there's like, they have additional things that like you can learn about your marks, you know?
Yeah.
Not in all of them, but how do I go? Ah, D-pad, that's right. Happy Bunny. Ah, Dream Hair, that's right. Okay.
Oh, it's a classification beast genus.
Yeah. I think actual dream hairs show up later.
Oh, I see.
Not sure. Rogue Tomato. Alright, that's enough of... Ugh. These freaking exclamations. Alright, I want to actually do something, so let's get this freaking... Hey, there's a Moogle.
Kupo?
Yeah. Alright, let's buy... Watch me buy this and then we'll find it in a... Oh, I've got just enough. Thank goodness. I'll buy this and we'll find the...
You'll find it, like, in the next area for nothing.
Yep.
Like, curse you!
If I wasn't trying to look bad on the internet, I probably wouldn't bother with that.
Yeah.
I generally don't buy anything.
Oh, I'm 100% the... Yeah, we really are the opposite people, like, when we play these games. I will absolutely buy something to make my life easier.
See, if it's something I can buy, but I'll probably just find laying around... Yeah, or I'll find something better, most likely, coming around. I generally don't bother.
The only thing I do that with is, like, when I play WoW. Like, obviously, like, you're gonna get better gear as you go through, like, quest lines and stuff. So, like, I never bother, like, buying, like, equipment and stuff like that. The only thing I buy is, like, you know, material components for, like, abilities and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Man, this is taking a long save. So we've got a quest objective, that red X, and we can go left or we can go right. Which way do you want to go? Do you have a preference?
You have a choice of left to right or up?
Well, we came from up. We don't want to go up. We want to go down towards the red X. I can't zoom out anymore.
Let's go left since we're right here.
All right. And we're off. Nice.
Wait,
more
are you
potions.
not coming with us? Oh, okay. She made it sound like she was about to leave.
I didn't think she was, but I was like, all right. So this is change leaders and issue
Phoenix down. So I guess that means you can like have another character run around in the overworld, like control another character. I bet.
Yeah. Yep. Ah, so here's the gambits I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I probably won't mess with them too much. What's that?
Yeah, they're like orange triangles or something on the map, or something you saw earlier.
So see how Penelo's got a G next to her name?
Yeah.
So that's the
gambit symbol.
Yeah. Whoops, that's not the button I wanted. So I can go in here and the status.
Nope.
Nope. This doesn't make much sense to me. Equip. Nope. Maybe I can't actually change gambits yet.
It's very possible. Make sure you equip, or did she already have it equipped?
What's that?
The cure.
That's a good question. She might...
Go to look at her abilities. Make sure it's on there.
Yep, she's got it automatically.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
So I can turn her gambits on and off if I want to control her. But, and sometimes you want to, because they'll, like, just like, ooh, there's a thing 20 miles over that way. Let me go attack it, you know?
Oh, you mean like, Donald being absolutely useless in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. And I think part of it was that it was
Kingdom Hearts, but, like, that's my main, like, experience with, like, actually playing all through it.
Config? No, that's definitely not it.
You might not be able to do it yet.
Yeah, I guess not. So here's where we're at. This is where we fought the tomato thing. This is where we fought rats. Alright, well, we'll just leave her stuff on and...
Just go for it.
Let's, Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try Libra, since we can do it. No, not Libra on me.
You might not be close enough.
I'm pretty sure I
am. Maybe you have to be engaged with it. I don't know.
Maybe Libra doesn't do what I thought it did.
Maybe not. Maybe it's a passive ability.
No, I don't think it's... Say, reveal more detailed target information. Maybe it's something I have to cast on myself?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I have to cast... it's something you have to cast on yourself. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay.
So I don't know how long that stays, but,
Yeah, there's a bar right next to... Oh, that was the act of casting. So.
Yeah, get him, Penella. Ow, he hit me twice. Wolf pelts. Okay, so we don't want to go that way. Although I think we'll end up having to come back that way, because of course. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Also, this menu doesn't respond quite as fast as I would like it to. It's definitely like...
Yeah.
Definitely an older design system. Ooh, big guys over there. They're gonna come fuck us up. Also, if this was a real creature in our real world, this would terrify me.
Oh, for sure. It's a big bear or owl.
An owl bear.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice. Killed him dead. I got a real big feather for it, too.
Did you say golden dick?
What?
Is that what you said?
No. Why did you say that?
I don't know. I thought that's what you said.
No. Very much not. No. It makes sense if you find like a couple gil laying around, but when you get to like end game of most games and it's like you're finding hundreds of gil just sitting somewhere, it's like, okay.
Who's leaving this money around?
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you gonna steal from him?
Damn right. I got
That's
bills
an
to pay.
Ursinx. Or Urstrix.
Yeah, Urstrix. There you go.
Well, that's the, yeah, there's definitely some bear naming in there.
Oh, yeah, what's bear? Ursula? Is that?
Ursa.
Ursa.
Like Ursa Major and Ursa Minor.
Yeah, there we go. I knew that sounded familiar.
Yeah, come on. This is a Zodiac game. You have to know your stars.
Oh, really?
Which is kind of ironic because, like, the current star system that exist in this world are not the same as the ones that exist in ours, so it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you know, whatever.
Hey, don't start poking holes in the...
I will poke holes in all of the logic condoms.
Logic condoms. Ooh, boy, look at this thing.
Oh no,
is this even more supposed to go? Well, I guess I can keep going that way, yeah. Over and down, maybe?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Alright, let's steal from him, too. Weak to green.
What? It's a Slaven?
I guess. Slaven?
That's
something.
a Slaven. It's not a great name.
Well, they make up new names for almost everything all the time for each new game.
Yeah.
So it's like, I cut him some slack. Ow.
It looked like sort of like a rock mushroom thing back, but now that it's turned around, it's definitely more dinosaur.
Yeah. It's like if a dinosaur got, like, everything but its legs and its head cut off.
Hey, have you played the game Spore? Because it looked like it was created from something in that.
Have I played Spore? Hells yeah.
It's a shame that game kind of sucked. You need to heal your people.
She should heal eventually.
You say this.
Well, fine. Let's make her...
No, I believe you.
No. We're gonna make her heal.
I just like it's your, you know, your vitality on the.
Nice, 100 in a heal. That's good.
Yeah. How quickly does MP regenerate? Use an item.
I do not know. I don't know if it's got static.
It probably doesn't regenerate.
Yeah, I'm really not sure.
Most Final Fantasy is notorious for there's not really regen of health. Like, short of like you going to an inn.
Yeah.
Ouch. Oh, her magic regens.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, she was at 42 a second ago.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, also, like, that makes sense, I guess. Well, I guess the reason you're, like, changed it all, because you don't have any magic. You only have technic to take.
Yeah, so I haven't used any magic.
Yeah.
Weak to water. Oh, I didn't steal anything.
I wonder what her max MP is. Maybe it's already at max.
Nope, it just went up.
No, okay, it just goes up every couple seconds.
It might go up quicker now that we're out of combat, I don't know. We got blind. I think that might be a spell.
Yeah, that's a black magic spell, I think.
Yeah. Lowers one foe's
So
chance
nobody
to hit.
you have can use it.
Nope, but that's all right. Somebody.
You can save it.
Yeah, somebody will have the ability to use it sometime.
You'll have to make sure you have somebody black magic down the line. Ooh, a high potion. Living lard.
You know how I roll.
Yes.
So I guess the only way we've got to go is this way. I'm not fighting you, Mr. Hyena Man. I need to get a sip of tea real quick. Ah. Alright, let's look at our map again. I think this doesn't go anywhere if we go this way. Or I'm 100% wrong, but there is a treasure. We're just gonna say I totally remembered that, and then pretend that I did. Cords in the way. Here we go. Ah, bunny!
Bunny, 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 bunny! Bunny! That's a Giza rabbit.
Yeah, that's what I said, bunny. Oh, it's too quick. No, Pinello! Stop it, stop it! See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta be careful. She almost ran right into that big guy over there because she was chasing the bunny. She's on
Big
gambits.
guy.
What's that?
Big guy.
Yeah. This guy saw me
Oh,
kill
you
his
gotta-
buddy. And he's like, you killed my friend!
Eulalia! That was a really deep cut Redwall joke for those who read the Redwall series.
Obviously, the ones that got it are the real important MVPs.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
you
was
didn't
some,
say anything. You
I
just kinda,
I
like,
laughed. Yeah. That's,
I was like,
some
oh,
good
he's saying something
log-a-log.
weird.
No, it was a good
Log-a-log,
log.
yeah.
Let's steal from this guy.
Yeah, I miss those books. Those, I mean, obviously, because I think Brian Jakes is dead, so I don't think they're making any
Oh, is
more.
he?
But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the original books came out in the '80s, and he was old then.
Well, I mean, doesn't necessarily mean he's...
I'm pretty sure I read that he had passed, like in the 2000s. You know, over a decade ago.
What are you doing? Pinello, heal yourself. Oh my god. See, apparently
Right.
she doesn't have any good gambits equipped.
Yeah,
Or she would have healed herself.
like a fool.
Christ. You sure there's no... Like, how there's not gambits listed here somewhere?
Abilities?
No, I don't
Under
think
inventory?
so.
No. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Clan primer?
No, I just checked in there.
Hmm.
Wait, maybe... No. No. Okay, well, whatever.
Who knows?
Alright, now where are we trying to go here? Probably down and over here a ways?
Maybe that.
Not a very dark crystal. Ooh, let's go get those guys. Let's
Level 20. Do not do that.
Nope.
Run away.
So
run away.
much nope.
I think you're in a no-no zone.
Over there, certainly. What about this thing? Oh yeah, we can totally take
for it.
one of
Yeah, you
them.
can definitely take this slip near.
That's just funny to hear people say.
Sleep near?
I guess, yeah. What it looks like to me.
It looks like a centaur. But it's more of a horse, I guess.
They had things.
Oh, God.
They had little things like this in.
Just saw the front of it.
Yeah. They had creatures like this, I think, in 10.
Oh, did they? It kind of looks like the Ixion summon.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, yeah.
You were thinking of the lightning summon, like the Thunder Horse.
Mm-hmm. Okay, time to walk this way. I keep trying to like turn the camera to make sure those aren't near us, but then as I move, the camera's like automatically scrolling back.
So you move closer to them?
No, it's just it's hard to see them.
Yeah.
Let's do this right away. Because that's what Final Fantasy games are all about. We're immediately to the save point. Drink some tea while I'm at it. And I think this is the kid we're supposed to talk to. What's it to ya?
Oh yeah, this is the kid.
Okay, I guess I'm going to go make sunstones for him.
Sounds like a fetch quest.
Yeah, well, it's a Final Fantasy game, of course it is. We got a shade stone.
Oh, hot damn.
We need a sunstone, so we need the opposite.
Yeah, sunstone and shade stone are literally the opposite things from each other.
So we've got to go run to all the different...
Yeah. This fucking kid making us do his work.
Let's check our
I
map.
assume it's his work.
So we've got to come back to this kid when we're done.
But you gotta go to all these other areas been to.
So maybe we'll run out here to the left. Maybe run back right and then up. Or maybe up and then come back down and around. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just run over and then run up. Oy. Freaking kids these days.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, holy crap, that got a lot.
Yeah, maybe we have to hit like two crystals.
Is that something? Stop that.
Just stop it. Stop doing the thing that I controlled you to do.
It's like I'm playing Overcooked again or whatever.
That game was surprisingly fun.
Yeah. I think it was fun because it was a little janky control-wise. I think that's part of what made it so...
I think it was only
fun.
like janky because like we had a little bit of a lag starting off, and so we kind of got off on the wrong foot with it.
I don't know, trying to pick up the right thing and put the right thing down and be in the right spot. That was pretty. Yeah,
I shot Rachel a message about doing something with it, and it sounded like that would be something she'd be interested in. So, it was a fun game. I think you might have to bite the bullet and like pick it up on Steam though for ease of access. We'll see how much if it goes, because that was pretty rough. Like counting on parsec. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, if nothing else, like it's probably just like a fun game to play with like friends and stuff, whether we're not.
Yeah.
Or recording it. Like I think if Will sound, I don't know, I have to look to see if Will has that game on Steam. He might.
Nice, stole your Firestone, you bitch.
Oh, there's a Star Wars Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition on Steam.
Celebration.
I already have Battlefront 2 though on Steam.
Did you buy the second one?
Yeah, I got them in a Humble Bundle or something, I think.
Oh, nice.
I have Battlefront 2, yeah, the classic version.
I remember that I say we, but you bought Fallout 4 and I bought Battlefront, the first one, when they did the remake, and then he like never played Fallout 4, and I like platinumed it. And then I never really played Battlefield. Oh, apparently I have to actually hit attack.
Yeah, Fallout's got too much going on for me.
But you know,
it's
you'll give Cyberpunk a whirl, huh?
I probably won't. Like it looks cool, but I probably won't play it. I'll probably just watch somebody play it on Twitch or something. That's like one of the benefits of that kind of stuff, because like even if like I don't have the money or the wherewithal to actually like play a game myself, what I do a lot of times is I'll put on a playthrough of somebody on Twitch and I'll just like do something else.
Yep.
And like that, because like nobody wants to pay attention to like the part where people were like farming for like gold or some shit.
Yeah. Where's the other way out? This way? I was watching this thing when I was learning about this game to see like what was different from the new to the old or whatever. I came across this channel that did a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff, and
cool.
One of the
I want to watch somebody play
the
remake.
Yeah, I don't know if they were doing remakes. It was more like other videos about stuff like lore and games and stuff. I'll give a shout out to them. Check out the Final Fantasy Union on YouTube. Pretty cool content. And one of the things they have is like in-depth stuff about different characters from different games, and they were doing like different game synopses and stuff like that. And I got to the point where it's like, all right, well, I want to watch something else, and I got to where I was watching for 13, and they were talking about Final Fantasy 13 bad guys, or the plot of Final Fantasy 13 or whatever. And like the first game, the bad guy was like terrible. It sucked. It was like, this is stupid. But like for 13-2 and Lightning Returns, like it was actually pretty dope. And I think it was a pretty cool game. So I kind of started watching like, oh, let me watch this. It took me down a rabbit hole where it's like, oh, let me watch all the cinematics again, and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool that you can do that stuff on like the
YouTube or
yeah.
I've been like, this is like less lore focused, but I've been watching a lot. There's a Pokemon YouTuber that I've been watching a lot of, just because I like really enjoy like watching people talk about like design choices for Pokemon, or for competitive like teams and like the stats of Pokemon. So like just like diving into some of that stuff, like there's literally like video like channels for pretty much any like possible topic you want. And I watch a lot of there's been a retrospective series that I've been watching where basically a guy talks about like where the industry was like when this game came out, and like what kind of games they made before. So usually it's like a lot of Zelda content, but also do retrospectives on like Pokemon games, and they like literally just like hour and a half them like breaking down like
awesome.
What I love that shit.
Oh, come on.
99. But I'll give a shout out to that channel. Both
please.
channels, I guess. I don't necessarily need like our like 2 viewers, but I really enjoy King K is the one who does like the video game retrospectives.
Is that K the letter or K like
yes.
K-A-Y?
Yeah, K the letter.
Okay.
And then the PokeTuber that I actually watch a lot of is M&J TV, and they do a lot of Pokemon videos. So, I don't know, YouTube's great. Like, I watch more YouTube than I think any of my streaming services these days.
Yeah, me too. I've
been watching a lot of... I've started diving into Crunchyroll since I ran out of episodes on Netflix of Food Wars. So, like, I'm having to deal with, like, 2 minutes worth of ads, like, twice an episode. And it's, like, it's not... I just, like, kind of, like, focus on something else.
Yeah.
Well, so it's not the end of the world, but it's like still like I could be burning through episodes so much more quickly.
Yeah. I've like I'm doing so much editing and stuff when I'm home doing all that stuff that like I pretty much edit, and like for my like breaks every couple hours, 10-minute breaks, I'll watch like some YouTube while I'm making tea and you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I've like it's funny you can burn through some YouTube doing that, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure. You should check out this. There's an art channel that I follow that's called Subjectively, and mostly it's like a lot of Pokemon content, but they also do like some of the drawing challenges. So they what was it? I think last year it was D&D December. So they did like a different they did like a character prompt for like every day of the month. Or like they'd put out a video a week on this, and then they'd like do like a Dungeons and Dragons character with a different class based on like the generator that gave them prompts, and then different class race combination. And so they would draw that, it'd all be like holiday themed.
Nice, that's
it was super. It's really cool, and making on so like they're making like a whole of like their fake Pokemon. And they're like art people, so they like talk about like like this color scheme is what you use for this, and like we really like what this Pokemon did, so we're gonna like take certain concepts from this. I really enjoy like listening to people like talk about like design from like a critical lens.
Yes.
You should probably have Penelope heal herself.
All right, fine.
Because she's stupid and apparently doesn't know when she's a third of her health down.
Yeah. I guess there's some, I gotta get back into the mindset of playing one of these kinds of, like, games where you're party managing.
Old school games.
You know?
Well, because, like, even in, like, Kingdom Hearts, like, NPCs would, like, it'd be the opposite problem. They'd heal themselves too often.
Well, that's one of the things with the gambits that I was telling you about. If they've got gambits set up, like, they'll be wasting potions, you know, on stuff. Or, like, you should be wasting magic on stuff. So, you need some fine-tuning for it. Which I think is probably the reason I ended up playing with them off most of the time. When I played this. Because it was like the first ones you get, and it was like, they're terrible, you know?
Yeah.
And I just couldn't. I don't know whether I was just too young or stupid to understand the importance of it, what it did.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 3, 4, 5 hits. Nice.
Damn, you just, like, wrecked his shit.
Yeah, I like...
Where's this other glowing stone?
It's over there, because I walked the wrong direction.
You fool.
Yep. Oh, treasure.
Treasure! 'Tis time for treasure!
You have to be like right on these things to make sure you get them.
Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, doesn't look like there's any enemies.
Why would you jinx me? I'm gonna get ambushed by like those freaking werewolf things.
There you go. You got all your light.
1% I needed.
Yeah, nothing to it. You obtained a sunstone.
Oh, nice! It took us right there.
Oh hell yeah!
I thought we were gonna have to like travel back.
I always hated that in games. You like travel back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it. It's like padding. Oh.
Well, and it makes it realistic too. Like I'll give them that.
Yeah.
I could do like realistic.
Yeah,
games.
for sure.
Is Penelope wearing Penelope? You got me saying Penelope. Does Penelope like is she wearing shin guards? That's what it looks like. She's wearing shin guards.
Yeah, of
soccer
course.
she plays.
She plays blitzball. What are they getting this sunstone for?
That old man we talked to, he wanted a sunstone before he would tell us how we get.
So you can get into the fancy.
Yeah, so we can get into the palace.
Right, right.
And we got extra stuff. Nice.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Nice. These people in their bellies. Protect yourselves.
Yeah, they just asking to get chopped in twain.
Alright, let's go ahead and save our game. Oops, that's
yeah, for sure. Save your game.
Save your game, save your game.
I was gonna try and like sing something along to the next part of the song. I had nothing.
But you waited too long.
Well, and I couldn't think of anything. I was like, all I had was your health bar's looking measly. Better save your progress. I don't know. It was not. There was nothing good there. I'm not good at improv.
I went on a run during one of the Star Wars streams I did, where I kind of said that, and I like kept going for like a while, and I was just like, "What the hell kind of thing am I? Like, what am I doing?
What
right
am
now?"
I even saying?
Yep. Oh, it's like, oh, there's a short bow that could be used, but it's like, oh, no one can use it.
Nobody can use it because you didn't pick that class.
She's got a cotton. Oh, she doesn't have a cotton hat. Oh, yes, she does. Equipped. Okay. Oh, she's got more stuff to sell now. I got 25 potions in my inventory. You think I'm alright? Oh, this is my... Okay, this is my inventory. Okay,
yeah,
I thought I was buying stuff. Okay, I'm stupid.
You have a whole mess of firestones.
Do I? Oh,
yeah,
nice.
11 of these bitches.
I'm keeping just one of everything, just in case, you know? It's like wolf pelts. I can get a whole bunch of them. Large feathers are pretty valuable.
Yeah, they are.
Teleport stones. Oh, nice.
Probably should keep those.
More bizarre. An antidote set.
That one tells you straight up what it is, though.
Yeah. There's also, throughout here, there's all sorts of different grimoires that you can find. I forget what the grimoires do. It just says, like, oh, it's like an ancient grimoire, and it's like the license to use, like, certain weapons or something like that. I forget exactly what it is, but they're, like, all throughout here for doing all sorts of different stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of weapons can Penelope use? Daggers, too? Everybody's daggers?
Well, you have basically a knife boy and a mage.
A Kirch.
But she can use that right off the bat because that's Mystic 1.
Yeah. I don't think I really need to buy anything right now, but I just wanted to double check going through here.
But does it give her an actual in-game?
Say again?
Does it give her a hat if she buys the hat?
No. It's not
Lame.
advanced. You couldn't do it back then, you know? It just wasn't advanced enough.
Blind, nah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to buy that. Well, it's only 200.
Blind? It removes blind from one ally.
Yeah, we might as well buy it.
I mean, if you want.
She can use it when,
Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah. So what do I want to do next?
That was like what I did with like the old school Final Fantasies. Like I was only, I'm just gonna like buy every ability whether I was gonna use it or not.
Alright, so I can put that advanced armor on now.
Which was kind of like a mixed kind of bag because like by the end boss, like all of what you use just okay, white mage is doing protect or cure, black mage is casting meteor every turn.
Yeah.
And like so like all the other abilities didn't really do jack shit. Cause that like what was it? Chaos was the end boss, I think.
For which one?
It was just like this big one. It was just like this big demon-y looking guy.
It's been too long since I've played it.
Ooh, that 30 drop one was pretty nice.
What's that here?
Yeah, gain MP after taking damage.
Yep, that's gonna be one of my next ones. I'm gonna open up some spots on this side though. So
yeah, see where you go. Yeah, what does that unlock?
You get rods.
One. Oh, that'll be good. And the accessory opens up more accessories.
Accessories come wider. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
We're able to run back to make sure. Ha! Cough up a chocobo. That's a good phrase. See, one of the things with the Gambit is like every time I roll up on an enemy, I'm like, oh, let me steal something. I can automate that so I don't have to bother, you know?
Oh, that's nice. Level up! Nice. What does that mean? Just like stats? It doesn't actually get...
Yeah, I think it's just stats. Like,
yeah,
my health is higher now.
Whenever... Yeah, you have a shit ton of... Or no, that's your HP.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking. But yeah, your hit points are way higher, because I think your old max was 156.
It might have been 60, I think.
Oh.
160. I got hit from that last hyena. I think it's the only thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, I think my attack went up. That seemed to do more damage.
Well, that makes sense, yeah.
Ah, look at the city.
Rabanastri.
Rats and asses stir.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going with that.
You know, some things are just better left undone. Like shoelaces and belt buckles. What?
Those are the opposite of things that should be done.
Strike that. Reverse it. Good old T. Oh, I forgot what this music was, huh?
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time.
I had a really good time, like, fighting monsters in the desert.
Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo.
Had a really good time on our desert date.
And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something
Why is the
happened
camera
to you.
like zoomed in on her crotch there?
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I don't want to be that perv guy that mentions it.
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
But yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Very awkward.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Like they've even got like the patterning on her like clothes like in an arrow pointing down.
Yep.
Penelope leaves the party. Aw, after we gave her stuff.
Oh, so look at Vaughn's abs, right?
Okay, I gotta wait for the stream to catch up.
Oh yeah.
Because it's all blurry for me.
So it's not a great picture of him his abs, but you can see them. And then go ahead and then look for like Google like image search like Vaughn's abs PS2 versus PS4 or something along those lines. And look at like the horror that were his abs in the PS2 version.
Yeah, or not Pinello. That's not
Pinello's abs. Whoa.
Oh my god. It looks like tattoos.
Yep. Oh man, it was terrible.
Why?
They got so much flack on that.
It's very bad.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Why would they do that?
Sneak into the palace.
It looked like his abs were made of like weird overlapped armor.
Storehouse 5. You know the one.
You know the one.
She has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom, but that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see.
Oh, I do see.
Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile, very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Oh, cough it up, old man.
Look.
Got the crescent stone. Alright. I like his place. It's pretty cool. I would live in a place like that. Stone walls, bookshelves.
There's no natural light, though.
Oh, did auto take me there?
Or it could just be a cutscene.
Oh, yeah, cutscene.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
I think this is the guy from the beginning of the game.
I think so, too.
One of them.
None of these guys know how to cover their abs, either.
No.
Fools.
That girl could barely cover her goods, you know what I mean? So I don't expect her to cover much else. Alright, let's figure out where we're going. Okay, we've got to go up and over to the other side.
But are you ready? You don't want to end up in the hunter's stew pot.
I'll tumble right from the nest. Yeah. Oh, demented merchant. I want to talk to this guy. Oh, that wasn't very demented.
That didn't sound very demented now.
Oh, look at that. Tucked away in there.
A potion! So many potions just like chilling everywhere.
That's kind of one of the things I enjoy about the Final Fantasy games. The way they tuck stuff away. Which, so far, is like everything's in a straight line for 13. My only problem with that really was that there wasn't even any like derivation to like tuck a chest out of the way. You know, it was just like it's sitting in the middle of the road. You walk up to it, and it's like, yeah, that's a chest. You should open the chest and get the goods, which we just put there.
Please open the chest. I put it there.
Pretty much.
It's got good music down here.
I like that they took a more Middle Eastern theme and like made it its own.
I'd also even like say there's like a Mediterranean type
Look
of
at this dude's name.
Balzac.
Oh boy.
I think that's actually the name of like a very famous like author from like the 19th century.
Oh, poor guy.
I think. I'm gonna look that up. That'll be an unfortunate. Yeah, he was a French novelist, Honoré de Balzac.
You've got to honor the Balzac.
Novel sequence in La Comédie Humaine, which represents a panorama of post-Napoleonic French life, is generally magnum opus.
Is that the Human Comedy or something?
Yep.
Is it referred to as that? The Human Comedy? That's the Human Comedy sounds familiar, but I don't know if that's this
I'm gonna
work
look at it. Yeah, English, the Human Comedy. Yep. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was a famous author. What's the difference between being an author and a novelist? What do you suppose?
You know, I don't know. Maybe it's the type of works that you write. Like an author writes many different types of works, but a novelist writes only novels.
Specifically novels, yeah. Like an author could like write novels, but also like poetry and like short stories.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I can think of, honestly.
Mayhaps.
Couldn't rightly tell you otherwise. Oh, no secret over here. Oh my god, this camera. Ah!
Weren't you just praising the camera? Like,
it moves much better, but now what they've done is they've taken the... They didn't erase the old camera controls. They just kind of like addended them. And now it's like... Yeah, something else. Alright, I don't need anything from this guy. Oh, that's not... Wait, how do I get... Is this it? I gotta go fetch the tools to get the door open.
I see.
Oh wait, no, maybe I don't. I thought he just said I have to go fetch the tools. I love that everybody's just giving potions.
Yeah, dear. You're gonna need these because you're gonna die, sucker.
Yeah. It's a little immersion breaking, but honestly, it's like, at least I'm not gonna be dead.
Yeah, the game is just like, from game to point, they're like, yeah, you need this.
I think I went through the wrong door.
where it's supposed to be. Look at your map.
Yeah, I'm pretty
that's
sure
where you killed rats.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's see if there's
These are the rat killing fields.
Where no rat dare run again, e'er more, ever.
You should stop while you're ahead. Or rather, you're not.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, well,
that sentence was going nowhere.
That sentence started nowhere. Alright, okay, so we gotta go through this one, which I totally knew the whole time. Look how awesome their sewer looks. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have stuff like this.
Yeah. Do you see that they announced the cast for their live action Little Mermaid?
No, I didn't know they were doing a live action Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. Who's playing Ariel?
Halle Bailey. I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
She's a black actress, which I'm sure will piss some people off on it, but whatever. You can't please everybody.
No, there's always people mad at something.
But more important, Daveed Diggs is playing Sebastian, which is very exciting.
Do I know who that is?
Nope, because you haven't watched Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
He plays Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson in the original Broadway cast of Hamilton, and he's one. Javier Bardem is playing King Triton. I feel like I've known. He's been in stuff. Jacob Tremblay is playing Flounder. I don't know. It's some kid. I don't know who that is. Melissa McCarthy is playing Ursula, which I'm not a fan of.
No, I like that.
Can she sing, though?
You know it doesn't matter if anybody can sing in the Disney
Oh, yeah, they'll just auto-tune them. Jonah Howard King is playing Prince Eric. I mean, he looks charming and dreamy, so I mean, I guess he fits the bill.
Well, I guess that's what matters.
And Aquafina is playing Scuttle.
Okay, that I'm a fan of.
Have you seen Aquafina in anything?
What did I see her in?
She was in Crazy Rich Asians, I think.
Yeah, I saw her in that, and she was in something else that I saw.
Was that good?
Too. Crazy Rich Asians? It was funny.
It looks like it was really funny. I've seen Aquafina. I've actually only ever seen as voice work. So she voiced one of the Skeksis in the Netflix series of Dark Crystal.
Oh, okay.
And it was really, really good. Like, she did a very good job. They had like so many crazy people voicing the Skeksis in that show. So I think was it Simon Pegg maybe did a voice, and like what's it? Bill Hader did a voice. Damn, dude, you just got catfished.
You just got dire-ratted.
You just got catfished by the map. But I guess
what an allegory for my life.
Yeah, but for the live act for this Little Mermaid thing, I guess like Alan Menken's back doing some music, because he's the one who did a lot of the music for like the that golden age of Disney films. You know, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King. He wrote all the music for that.
Really? Okay.
Well, I mean, obviously worked with people like Elton John and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, was the guy. So that's exciting.
I hope the PS5 improves the save menu, because PlayStation has terrible save menu optimizations.
I want to get a PS5, but I'm not like in a super big rush.
Wouldn't matter if you are. You just can't get one.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get one for like or I'll just like pony up and buy one when they're easier to get.
Yeah, if I get one, it's not gonna be for a while anyway.
there's like not a whole lot out that I like. Oh my god, I have to have this.
Yeah.
Either.
Because the thing is, it's like, oh, the new Demon Souls looks pretty cool, except that I know I wouldn't finish it. I would just be like, this is cool, and look at how awesome
this is really
it looks.
hard.
You know, yeah. So that'd be a waste of $70. Right
I would almost want to. I was thinking about it, like, oh, it would be kind of cool to like get it to play it for the channel, because I've never played Demon Souls. So,
didn't you
like,
play Demon Souls?
Like a minute, and like, because like,
There's the bridge, right?
Yeah, the bridge and the dragon. I was like, oh, I see the boss for the level. That's cool. And like the dragon just comes down and me. I'm like, fuck this game.
Okay, I thought you would.
Yeah. I played it a little bit at Will's, and I was like, oh, this game is really hard.
I thought about that too before, about like trying to get a capture card for the PS3 or something. You know, and trying to play that.
Oh yeah, because I guess it was like they haven't released any of them or anything newer, backwards compatible.
Yeah, I think they were all for the PlayStation 3.
No, I think I thought there was there has to have been a Dark Souls game on PlayStation.
Oh, was there? Okay. Well,
there's been 3 of them.
Yeah, I just thought they were all...
I don't know. But I know Bloodborne was for PlayStation.
Oh, dude, you know you're talking about playing Sekiro? Yeah. I heard Sekiro's worse than Demon Souls.
Oh, yeah. It's by the same company.
I know it's the same company. But I always heard it's even worse to...
Oh, but it looks like super... I've seen bits of it, and I think the verticality of Sekiro is like really appealing. Like where you can like get up on top of roofs and stuff and kind of approach it like from a different angle, like style.
I'll see that.
Have I talked about how much I love the Sly Cooper series?
You've mentioned it a time or 3 before.
As I talk about playing like one of the hardest like game series. Like pretty much everything by whatever the name of that studio is. This is like
who is the studio?
I forget. I want to say CD Projekt Red, but I know that's the people who Witcher.
Oh, are you talking about Dark Souls? Yeah. Okay, I thought you were talking. I just didn't know who the studio of Sly Cooper was.
Oh, that's
who I was thinking.
Fuck, Naughty Dog, I think.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
sure.
I would not have called that.
Not anymore. They've got. I think the last developer that did the Sly Cooper collection, and then they did Sly 4 was Sanzaru Games, and they haven't made another since because a lot of people had a lot of issues, myself included, with the last installment in this series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did a lot of stuff with like gameplay wise that was like kind of less fun. Like some of the story didn't make sense for like what the characters had done in previous games. You need to heal yourself at some point.
Yeah, that'll be alright.
You're like, oh, a rat can't possibly kill me.
Famous last words and all.
Right. I don't know, that era, like that PlayStation 2 era of like platformers was just like really solid. Because like you had like Cooper, and they like I think you were getting to the end of like Crash, like being relative.
Yeah.
Relevant is
it
the
wasn't.
word
It wasn't as popular, I don't think, on
Crash
PlayStation 2.
and Spyro would kind of like reach like mass.
Mm-hmm.
So like you got 2 enemies on you, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna these rats are just eat your butt.
All right.
But like you had stuff like Sly Cooper and Jack, and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank, like really like killing it.
Yeah, it was kind of like a different kind of platforming came from. You know.
Well, it's like Sly Cooper was very much a more into platform because it wasn't just like get to the end of the level. At least, well, the first one kind of was, but the later games, like there was like actual objectives that you like were working your way around an open, like Rome map, and like stealing stuff, and so like that's what I enjoyed about those games. Ratchet and Clank was a little more of a run and gun, like turned it more into a third-person shooter game.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It was the shift that they went, which was fine because I don't think there was anything that did anything quite like that, and I still don't think there really is.
No, I mean it's like platforming run and gun for sure. Oh man, I almost didn't even see that thing.
Yeah, it blended into the brick. An Antidote. New Ratchet and Clank for PlayStation 5 is exciting.
Yeah, I'm super excited about new.
I haven't played. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think Shirley played the Ratchet and Clank games more than I ever did. She played the shit out of those, which is funny.
So good.
I think like your mom and Shirley's like taste in games are like probably the exact same.
Yeah, I can see that. They're very similar from what you say when Shirley plays stuff. Because I think Shirley will try more games than my mom does.
Well, Shirley's still a WoW subscriber.
Oh, really?
Shirley's like a I mean, I don't think she or anything like that. She just plays it for like a number, like crunch, like time killer thing.
Okay.
Because she's like, she doesn't play she doesn't play with other people. So like for dungeons and stuff, she just over levels herself. So she doesn't play like group with the people, and she just
she
dungeons.
plays like me.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to group with people. I'm just gonna play this by myself because she plays a hunter. So she just like has a pet go and like tank, and she shoots it with arrows from far away. But yeah. Anyway, new Ratchet and Clank for what is this, Gen 8 of consoles?
Gen 8
of like consoles, like the.
Oh, you don't like all consoles?
Yeah, they're technically numbered. I just don't remember what they are offhand, but that's like one of the big ones that I was excited for.
From?
Probably Nintendo. Or no, probably not even that.
Atari?
Probably Atari, yeah. Atari is, I forget, because like it got a little clearer once. I'm gonna video game console generations.
After what?
What?
Oh, I thought you had said something to me.
Yeah, once you got into like, I think everybody, like, you kind of pared down the amount of like companies that were making games. It got a little easier because they more or less kept near each other just to stay relevant. Because for a while there was like Coleco and Atari and Intellivision and Sega, and then they kind of paired off, and now there's really only companies.
Yeah, there's not many companies making anything anymore, which I don't know how I feel about that. And like a lot of them are like with the new shift, especially with Microsoft buying like ZeniMax and all them. I guess Bethesda and ZeniMax was underneath Bethesda, but like with all that kind of stuff, it's like now your people that make consoles are owning a lot of the games that are going to come out on there, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like having these publishers own game studios isn't as necessarily as good of a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
it just seems...
So, first generation... I'm going to break these generations down just for something to fill up the time, since that's what we're talking about. First generation was from 1972 to 1980, which consisted of the Home Pong system by Atari, the Telstar by Coleco, the Color TV game series from Nintendo, and the Magnavox Philips Odyssey. And I guess it also tells you how many units they sold. The standout being the Telstar from Coleco, or no, I lied. The Color TV game series from Nintendo with 1.5 million.
Wow, I don't even know if I've ever heard of that. And
no,
that's their standout.
Which is what's wild is that Nintendo's like the system we've heard of haven't even come into play yet.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of overlap between these generations, obviously, because that's how generations work. The second generation is from 1976 to 1992, a good bit larger stretch of time here.
Yeah, damn.
The standout being the Atari 2600, selling 30 million units. The ColecoVision, the Philips Magnavox Odyssey, and then the Intellivision by Mattel. And then we're going to start getting into some more big numbers here. Generation 3, 1983 to 2003. Wow. Okay. The Atari 7800, the NES taking the top spots in Nintendo Entertainment System, selling 61.91 million units. The Video Pack Plus G7 400, Magnavox Philips, and then the Sega Master System selling 13 million units. Generation 4 is from 1987 to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System selling 49.1 million units. The Magnavox Philips CDI only selling 570,000. The Sega Genesis selling 33.75 million. So it's actually still not the NES being the top seller there, and then the Turbo Graphics by NEC selling 10 million.
It's impressive that Sega sold so many consoles, though. I'll give them that, because I watched a thing on that talking about the way they came out of... They weren't a competitor in the American market, really.
No, but I watched a documentary about it.
Yeah.
Sega does when Nintendo don't.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a big campaign for them.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, their whole marketing strategy was basically a smear campaign against Nintendo. Yeah,
and it worked.
To make Mario look like a dumbass, but they still ended up not, obviously, since they're not around anymore. The 5th generation ran from 1993 to 2006. Which consisted of, I'll start from the top seller, I guess, which is the PlayStation, selling 102.49 million units. Oh, they are colored for 102.49 million units.
Wow.
Which, to compare to the previous generation, Nintendo's Super Nintendo only sold 49.1 million.
I didn't realize PlayStation sold that well.
I mean, think about the, I'll be curious to, okay, I'm looking a little bit ahead of myself, but we'll go on to this generation. In second place, the Nintendo 64 sold 32.93 million units. I'm noting that they haven't, even come close to what the amount of units they sold to their original Nintendo system, which was 61.91. And then in third place for the 5th generation was the Sega Saturn, only selling 9.26 million. Yeah, Sega didn't really hold on for that long in comparison.
Well, they had this, after I was, I'll say, reading up or watching up on that, they did the same thing I think Disney's doing with, Marvel and Star Wars movies, where they're, oversaturating. I think they did the same thing. They had too many products. I think they'll be
fine. Well, they had they had the the expansion pack thing that you put into your Genesis or something.
They had a whole. They had so many different expansions and add-ons for all their different. You had all sorts of different add-ons for stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering where they're pulling these dates from, because to 2006, I can't imagine that any of these things were still putting out stuff in 2006. But maybe they're counting aftermarket sales. I'm not sure. Maybe when they actually stopped selling it. Vaughn is now level 5. Gen 6 ran from 1998 to 2013. So in first place. Actually, I should do third to first, I guess. That would probably be more climactic. In third place was the GameCube from Nintendo, selling 21.74 million units. This is really interesting, considering where they are and where they're going. I'm seeing stuff a little ahead.
Mm-hmm.
In second place was the Xbox, selling 24 million units. And then in first place, selling 155 million units, was the PlayStation 2.
Wow.
Which makes sense, considering the absolutely enormous library of games that the PlayStation 2 had going for it.
Mm-hmm. That was the PlayStation 2 was a huge console.
To this day, and then it's going to be really funny just looking at how they just flip-flop.
Yes.
Though I think Sony has stayed pretty well.
Yeah, they've pretty much stayed on top.
So Generation 7, and I will throw in there for the 6th generation, the the Sega Dreamcast sold 9.13 million units.
Oh, I didn't even realize it sold that many.
It did decently well, but it was like not enough to keep it viable, considering they sold less than the Sega Saturn did. In the 7th generation, which ran from 2005 to 2017, in 3rd place was the, I guess on the list for honorable mention, the Hyperscan from Mattel, which has no stats. It says NA. I don't know what that means.
So that could be something they planned but never released.
Yeah, maybe. In 3rd place with 84 million units sold, this is the 3rd place, mind you, was the Xbox 360. In 2nd place with 87.4 million units sold was the PlayStation 3. And then in 1st place with 101.63 million units sold was the Nintendo Wii, which completely
I didn't
makes
realize
sense.
they sold that many of the Wii consoles.
Oh yeah, it was a huge holiday seller. People wanted that shit. Like, you couldn't find them.
That's so weird to me. Like, when it first comes out, sure, I get it. Yeah, it's something new and cool and all that, but...
I mean, it was just like a really accessible thing because it had like all the games that people friends. It had like Mario Kart, and it had Super Smash Brothers, and it had like the Mario games, and like there was like a shit ton of games with that system. And it was like in circulation for a while, really, because like it's funny, they don't even really count. They didn't even list the Wii, like, in any of these.
They didn't list the what?
The Wii U.
Oh.
Like,
Maybe Wii U is included in Wii?
Probably.
That would make more sense. That would make more sense for that number. I would totally
and then
that.
the 8th generation, which is what we're currently in, running from 2012
Cutscene
to
if you
present.
want to watch it.
Oh, yeah, we'll pause.
Fireworks outside the palace. Oh, look at this. Here they are.
Who is this?
We'll see.
I'm like catching up because my graphics are slowed down a little bit.
On the stream?
Wait, is that guy? The guy?
That's the guy.
From before? Bosch?
No, that's not Bosch.
Balthier?
Yeah, that was Balthier. That was Balthier and Fran, the bunny lady.
I can only like partially see.
Oh.
I do dig Balthier's style he's got going.
Oh yeah,
he's got a cool outfit. Maybe I'd see him, Jensen Ackles playing him.
I could see that, yeah.
Okay, and Generation 8, just to wow. So this is pretty impressive considering like how new this generation is. Oh wait, no. So Generation 9 is actually the new one. I misread. Generation 9 they don't have sales numbers for yet, obviously. In 3rd place is the Xbox One with estimated 46.9 million units sold, which is pretty low. In 2nd place is the Nintendo Switch with 61.44 million units sold. And then in number 1 is the PlayStation 4 with 108.9 million units sold.
With how many?
108.9 million. I mean, the PlayStation 4 is like just a hoss of a console.
That's for sure.
And this has been our numbers stream.
Yeah, and I think
I enjoy numbers.
I think we're actually going to end our stream here. I think we're at the at a good place to end. We're gonna have a little bit of story stuff going on from here on out after we get through the section. So with the time and everything and working tomorrow, this is that's what we're gonna call it. So yeah, thanks for anybody that's tuned into the stream or is watching on YouTube, where these will be posted as well. And what do I want to say for this? If what do I usually say? Something about, hit the thummies and the subbies and stuff like that. Any questions, comments, letters of resignation, other sorts of queries, those for us as well.
Make sure you follow us on all of our social media accounts.
Indubitably. I'm at HobFoote on Twitter.
Yeah, and I'm at Alan the Adult on Twitter. Don't try and find me on Facebook. That's for privates. For my private life. Not for privates. That sounded weird. Now that I said that.
Why did this go? Why is this happening?
If you're available at this time next week, make sure you tune in for our Dungeons and Dragons streams, which every other Sunday, same time slot.
Yes.
Or at 5:30 p.m.
You should also follow us on socials at Bradcat Media. I don't think
I said that already.
Oh,
yep.
Did you say that?
Definitely said that already. Yep, for sure.
Well, then never mind. And yeah.
You rube.
All right. So I think is that everything? I think that's everything.
Yeah, that's everything. Thank you everybody in the chat for hanging out with us. I know we see a couple people hanging out, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks again, guys. And I guess we're just gonna go. This is the part where you shuffle out the side of the frame of the TV or whatever. So, all right, everybody leave. We're not doing this anymore.
It's over.